Meow.
Ba 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 ba
Meow.
ba ba. Didn't actually mean to switch over. I meant to rename it, but
Meow. Blah. Maybe if I do this. Meow.
maybe if you do that.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure everything was good because it sounded kind of cluttered on this screen,
Yeah.
but when it's purposeful. That's just how the game
Yeah.
works.
But the game audio sounds fine.
Yep, it's all good.
Alright.
Okay, hello people, it's us Two Bros Gaming. I'm your host, Stringer Bro.
I'm your other host, Older Bro.
Shiny hunting with our new setup.
Yep, we are back to shiny hunting on the other PC.
Yeah, so this is the first stream we're doing with the new PC.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we just moved over all the information for the shiny hunt stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't gotten around to moving everything over yet, but I do have all
we
the
have
shiny hunting stuff.
we have the shiny hunt set up. Yeah. Yeah. Right now, luckily, we are streaming both our stream games on the same computer,
Oh yeah.
so you don't have to move even more stuff.
Yeah, seriously.
But you will have to set up new stuff in the future.
Yeah.
Because guys, one of these days soon, I'm playing Spider-Man again.
Unfortunately.
Oh god dang it, I got too many eggs. Oh, right, I forgot. So we hatched 2 Sobbles here in the last stream because I accidentally fucked up. Okay, I forgot we were only getting 3 eggs. Other thing you should know, guys, I haven't really told this to Older Bro. Well, I kind of said it. So I'm hurting a little bit. It's because of my coughing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna cause it.
So it's... I think it's my lungs. It's... like they're just a little bit in pain. Like, I almost want to describe it as a bruised lung, but it's not that, but it feels like it's bruised.
Yeah.
Like, so it's just from coughing hard. It's nothing serious. But I still have the stupid cough. So that's the first egg of the stream, so I should probably get on the counter and start the timer and
Start your counter.
So guys, you should know, I actually did try to look for other jobs. I was not forced to, but I was
Heavily suggested to.
heavily suggested to by father to try to go work at Walmart. So, tried that. I couldn't even apply to the positions that they sent they sent me a link and they wanted me to apply for such and such positions. All the positions I wanted, I already applied for. And then I messaged the recruiter back saying, hey, is there a way I can resubmit an application, or can you re-review my application? And I've not heard anything back.
Yeah.
So guys, I think I'm stuck with Dollar General.
Yeah. But I would continue looking for other places while being a Dollar General, given the fact that it is literally actually killing you.
Yeah, I think the hard labor is what's going to kill me, not the dust.
Yeah.
But, I also want to look for new positions in Dollar General, but the problem is I have to at least work there for 6 months.
Yeah. I don't know if you're gonna last that long, man.
I have right now, guys, I looked out and kind of got a 5-day weekend. So this is my 3rd day. So I got 2 more days of rest left. Hopefully I'll feel better by the time I go back. But yeah, I'll be honest, I do want a different job, or at least a different position in the warehouse I work at, like, because I foresee me, like, guys, when I get hot and when I get tired, I become even more stupid than I am now. I stop.
You heard it here, folks.
I stop thinking more clearly.
Yeah.
So, I feel like that's going to impact my job.
I mean,
And it
yeah.
kind of has. Like, guys, my trainer is getting pissed off at the company because they keep putting me on these fast lanes.
Mhm.
Like, guys, right now I can handle like a low 7, like a 0.7.
Yeah.
Out of a full number 1. And you do not want to work a number 1 by yourself.
Yeah.
Even if you're fully trained. Like, even my trainer says, yeah, I can run a 1, but I don't like running a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, if I get fired, I'm going to give my honest opinion to them. And, like, I saw, like, on a message board somewhere that says your opinions matter.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
But I'm going to give it.
Your opinion matters to someone other than us.
Yeah, so if I get fired because I'm too slow because the lane is so fast,
Mhm.
fuck you, and I'm giving you a piece of my mind.
Yeah.
Because, guys, 2 people need to be operating these conveyor belts. That way you have less exhaustion,
I mean, yeah, it's just...
and you can keep up production. But you don't want to do that for some fucking reason.
Because that costs more money.
They might even... I don't know. I think they might even make more money because you'd get products out there faster.
You'd think, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would.
It's logical. But see, then companies don't get... Then company executives don't get their bonuses.
But yeah, guys, if I do get fired because they tell me I'm too slow, I'm going to tell them, okay, well, if I'm too slow, then learn from this. Have 2 people working a lane 0.6 or higher.
Yeah, it's... And I think that sounds like a very reasonable, like, thing of, like, yeah, if a... And maybe it's not and maybe it's not 0.6 and higher, but, like, yeah, something like that. Of, like, after a certain point, like, every point after, like, a certain point, you add another person. So it's like if it's a 1 to point, or 0.1 to 0.5, it's 1 person, and 0.6 to 1 is 2 people, and 1.1 to 1.5 is 3 people, and you linearly increase as you have more stuff on the line, which is logical.
Like, because if you have... So right now, guys, the problem we're facing is we don't have enough RTs, which is our carts.
Yeah.
And we don't have enough straps. And straps are important. Because if you don't strap your trailer properly, that can cause some confusion and delay.
Yeah.
On the road.
See, okay, as part of my job, we toured a facility by Old Dominion Freight. They're a very large freight company. We toured one of their facilities, and they were talking about how they handle their trucks, and they're like, no, we not only do we strap everything down, we also put like airbags. Like they literally put bags that they use an air tank to rapid fill with air in between all of the pallets. And they've said we've had trucks turn over, like on their side, and the pallets didn't move. They literally stayed in spot.
That's some
with all the strapping.
Good trailer.
Like, yeah, they're like, no, you do not. You should never not strap your shit down. Yeah, I mean this company had like they were having meetings because they're like, because they just have like I think it's quarterly meetings or something, maybe like half-year meetings on like their losses, and they're like, yeah, we've had $2,000 in claims from companies. Which is the freight company. They ship billions of dollars of material. $2,000 in claims is literally nothing. Like, if I lost $2,000 worth of shit, I'd just be like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, we have to strap every 2 rows, at worst every 3.
Yeah.
Well, okay, not every 3. Like you on occasion want to have maybe a third row strapped, and then another strap.
Yeah, it's
with the next two rows.
This company should be prepared for. You should be strapping every row, every single row. Just like, I'm not saying that they should make you do that. I'm saying that that's the number of straps they should have. They should have enough that they can strap every row of every truck.
But yeah,
like that's just holy shit.
I've had people go find new straps, like brand spanking new straps.
Yeah.
And I don't know where they're getting them from. I think they go to management.
Yeah.
And they just request new straps because they can't find any.
Yeah.
But, yeah, guys, from the experience I've worked in the last 2-3 weeks, I think no one should ever handle, like, a 0.6 alone. Because you have to go so fucking fast between stacking in the trailer and running the fucking conveyor belt.
Yeah.
And they want you to have that conveyor belt cleared. But the problem is, if the trailer's too fucking full because I have no time to get into the damn trailer because you want me on the conveyor belt, I can't run the conveyor belt.
Yeah.
It gets ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Like.
Yeah, I'm guessing your work is not union, given that it's Dollar General. Yeah. Yeah, because that kind of shit doesn't fly with unions, where they're just like, we'll just stop working if you don't give us our damn belts.
They gave us a video that said, don't form a union.
Well, yeah, of course they gave you a video. Every single company gives you a video that says, don't form a union, because a union, it is directly opposing a company. Like, for example, let me give you, give you a good example of this. Say that you ran a business. And say that you had an option to pay an employee to do the same amount of work. You could pay them $10 an hour, or you could pay them $20 an hour. You as the business want to pay them $10 an hour because it's less money you're spending on employment. So of course you're going to do what you can to ensure that they don't earn more money. Again, that's an extreme example, but yeah, a company wants to do things that are in its best interest. Unions are never in the best interest of a company because a union goes to the corporate executives and says, "Hey, our people don't have enough straps for our trailers. You need to spend $200 million to get enough straps so that every single truck can have a strap on every single column at all times, or every row at all times." And the company's like, we don't want to spend for that. And I was like, then we don't work. So that's the kind of shit unions do. They say, well, if you don't meet our demands, we don't do your job. And then who the fuck are you going to get? You can't hire 200 million people to do your jobs overnight. I don't actually know how many people that Dollar General hires like across the board, but like, yeah. Of course they're going to give you anti-union videos because they don't want unions.
Yeah.
These companies spend millions and millions of dollars. Like, literally, this is not a joke. Walmart has been known to spend millions and millions of dollars every single year on anti-union propaganda. And it's like, you do realize you would spend less money overall with a union than fighting the union, right? Like, because that's the big thing. Like, people look at unions and say, oh, unions are unreasonable. And it's like, not in many cases unions are looking out for their employees, because that's the job of a union. Union leaders exist. Like, union leaders take membership dues from their employees. So, like, you would pay a small amount of your paycheck every week to help fund the union, and they would fight to make sure you earn more money, that you have all the equipment you need, make sure that you are not getting shit on by management. In a lot of cases, they go out of their way to make sure and say, you cannot fire our employees for, like, rate issues because your rates are unreasonable. So we just won't let you fire them for rate. And that's why companies don't like them. Because companies want to unilaterally be able to fire for any reason. And unions don't allow them to do that. They force them to spend money they don't want to spend.
Yeah, like, I think my first job had a union, but I never saw it.
Yeah.
But, like...
Yeah, that's the thing.
I don't mind unions existing. Yeah. I just keep to myself.
Like, yeah, and that's perfectly fine.
Like, if they want to fight for me... That's the job of a union.
Go ahead. A union fights for you even if you're not part of the union. But when you don't have a union, it's just like, well, you get in situations like this where the company should just spend the damn money to get the straps needed so that these problems go away. They should spend the money to have a second person there. They should always have one person running conveyor and one person loading the truck. You shouldn't be charged with running the conveyor and loading the truck. That should be somebody else's job. So that the stuff keeps going. No, that's too much money. We don't want to do that. It's like, fucking hell.
Yeah, and in my kind of job, it's pretty much every man for himself.
Yeah. Yeah, and
I don't
That's why
like
I love
that.
my job. Like, because here's the thing. I work in a warehouse. I work in a warehouse for a relatively small company. And we're right now going through some shit because our company is like making some changes, and those changes are painful. But never have I felt like I'm going through things alone. Like, I have a team of people that I work with. I have and management above me. Hello, Mr. B. I'll get back to that in a moment, Mr. B. But I have a team that I lead. I have management above me that works with me. I have a VP that is regularly out on the floor and does work. Like, we are a very cohesive team, and the whole company overall is pretty cohesive. Our team, we're the people on the ground. Most of the people and the rest of the company are office people. So there's there's a bit of a gap in between, like, the warehouse employees and the office employees where, like, we don't interact a lot. But yeah, compared to any other business that I've ever worked at, yeah, I've never felt like it's every man for himself at our business. It always feels like the company gives a shit about its employees. It doesn't want to have that environment because the leader, like, the leader of this company has said that it's like, I view this as a Christian business, even if the vast majority of you are not Christians. I view it that way. What's good for ministry is good for business. I'm not going to treat you like shit, because that's not good for ministry, and so it's not good for business.
Yeah, like...
So I've never felt that, like, it's every man for himself. If I need something, I'm like, I go directly to the manager on floor and be like, hey, we need this to fix this problem. And they're like, sure, I'll go get that. And it's the immediacy. There's never a time where I feel like, oh, I'm dealing with shit on my own. Because, like, if we're struggling, we help each other out.
Yeah, like, right now, guys, I kept getting in situations where my line was just absolutely full, and the people around me, I would have asked them for help, but their lines are also pretty fast, and so I'm like, I don't want to bother them, because if they help me, then they'll get behind.
Exactly.
So,
yeah, that's why a lot of places, you might, like, if your company actually gave a shit, what they'd probably do is they wouldn't have 2 people on every line, but what they might do is they'd say, okay, we have 5 lines here, and we're going to have 1 person per line, but we're also going to have 2 floaters. And what they're going to do is they go to lines that are being backed up and help out. And then when that line catches up, they go to a different line and help catch that line up. And so you keep things flowing. But again, that costs 2 extra people to stand there and help out, and that's too much money. Okay, but let me get back to Mr. B.
Yeah, like my supervisors, when they come to review your trucks, they'll occasionally help you out.
Yeah. Adult Princess Zelda. Okay, I'm gonna scrap your requirements, Mr. B. I'm just gonna say Princess Zelda.
But
Gym leader Opal. I have to remember which one Opal is.
But yeah, guys, like the last line I was on, I was struggling heavily, and it was about to be the end of the day. And like 3 lines next to me finished, and all 3 of them,
Gym leader Opal, the old woman?
and all 3 of them came and helped me.
And then...
And I appreciate that.
Yeah, and then... I don't know Pamela Anderson well enough, so let me look up Pamela Anderson.
But one of the guys that helped me, my trainer told me to never help because he might make you work his line and he goes off and does something else or something.
Yeah.
So you gotta learn who you want to work with.
Exactly.
And I've made a few friends, but I'm sorry, guys, I don't remember your names. I remember faces pretty well, but not...
Okay, given these 3 options... This is just 2 bad options, Mr. P. Like, Princess Zelda is the only good option here. Like, Pamela Anderson is like... How old is Pamela Anderson? Six, 1967?
That was 1976. Didn't know who I was yet. A pretty little blonde-haired girl. Stole my heart and changed my world.
So the Mary is obviously Princess Zelda. I think I have to kill Opal.
Who's Opal?
The pink Pokemon.
Oh,
And I guess one time, I mean, she was a Playboy model, so I guess yeah, one time with Pamela Anderson, but like I don't know, none of these people are really worth killing, but it's just like, which one do I not want? Here's the problem with fuck, marry, kill. You still have to fuck the person you marry. It's the choice of fuck over and over again, fuck once, and don't fuck. So it's like, what am I supposed to do here? It's like,
who came up with this thing?
Fuck, marry, kill.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just been a thing that's been around for a while. But like, so it's like, she is the one I least want to fuck ever. So like, what am I? It's not relevant to like if I don't like her. It's just like, what am I supposed to do here?
Yeah, like I knew this. I'm gonna call it a meme existed.
Yeah, I mean,
but
it's effectively a meme.
Guys, I don't keep in touch with a lot of memes and
here's the thing.
Stuff similar.
I feel like asking the question, where did this meme come from, is the wrong question. Like, memes appear from nothing, out of the ether, and then just exist for a time.
Like, I knew about what was... I knew about Smash or Pass, so that one I
Smash
knew
or Pass.
about.
Yeah. I mean, I know that that's old, but the only reason I know that one is from the Tomska video where he did Smash or Pass on his own characters.
You mean Astev?
Yeah. Tomska is the creator of Astev.
Tomska is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know it from that. I think Smash or Pass was in higher or lower. I think that's where I first saw it.
Higher or lower Smash or Pass?
Yeah.
What?
Well, higher or lower is made by random people. Sort of. Like, the site was made by a certain someone.
Well, yeah, but like...
But people have made Smash or Pass higher or lower.
Okay, just to be clear, it's not
Sorry, not higher or lower. Would you rather?
Yeah, but either one. They both work. But just to be clear, it's Smash or Pass with like a person, right? It's not just would you rather smash or would you rather not smash. Like Like,
it's usually with one
it's
person.
like it shows two. Like, oh, would you rather smash or pass this character?
This character.
One
yes.
character. Okay, gotcha. So yeah, then higher or lower still works
Arthur's
for that.
this. I know over 9,000. I know Big Chungus.
I vaguely know Big Chungus. Like I know that it exists, and I know the
And I
Bugs
also
Bunny
know
image, but I don't.
Ugandan
know for the context.
Knuckles.
Yeah, Ugandan Knuckles.
Do you know the way, my brother?
But yeah, I also don't know. I would recognize a meme.
Do I know the way? I'll show you the fucking way! God, double R.
Yeah, over 9,000. Over 9,000 is a classic. Like, over 9,000 was old when Team 4 Stars made fun of it.
Yeah, and the other one is I am a Super Saiyan as well.
Yeah. Oh, I'm the hope of the Omniverse one? That...
I think it's just I am the legendary Super Saiyan.
Yeah,
Like, both Goku and Bardock, I think they were both a meme as well. I think anybody becoming a Superman.
Wait, did somebody
Superman,
go on
Super
Oprah
Saiyan
during
is
her,
a
like, one
meme.
of her, like, you get a car things, and somebody said, it's over 9,000! Yeah. I'm pretty sure her studio audience does not contain 9,000 people, Mr. B.
I don't even think it's half that. It's 1%.
Yeah, is every member of her audience an echidna? 'Cause I still don't think that's enough.
Yeah, I actually wasn't coughing that bad today, and now all of a sudden I'm just starting to cough.
Okay, I gotcha. I mean, let's be honest. I'm not sure that that's so much trolling Oprah as Oprah just seeing that and being like, yeah, fuck it, why not?
Yeah, by the way, guys, even though our
Oprah is Oprah. Like, if she wants to just roll with it, she'll just go with it.
Yeah, even though our new setup has the chat pretty much directly in front of me, I still can't read it from here.
No, it's really tiny. We would need to get a monitor.
Yeah, guys, we still need to invest in a monitor that shows the chat in clear view. That way I don't have to keep using my phone. Well, I mean, I'll still have to.
Way away.
I still have to use my phone for the counter, but that way I don't have to keep switching from phone to Twitch to read your guys' comments.
Well, I tried putting this computer on that monitor, and you can do it, but it struggles. It really doesn't like doing it. So, I literally could just take the entire OBS window and put it over there, and you'd just be playing from a little bit smaller bit of the window at the chat next to it, but, like, no, I think we're just gonna have to, I think we're gonna have to wait until we get a full new, like, arrangement to the setup. And that'll be years from now.
Yeah, guys, I don't know if I'm ever going to stop coughing.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Like Croc says it's a cold. I think it's still just dust in my lungs.
I don't think that's a cold.
Like, if it was a cold, I'd be bedridden.
God damn, it is hot in here.
Well, I say that, but I've had colds where only my nose was, like, runny.
Yeah.
So, if I do have a cold right now, the only thing I'm having an issue with is my lungs.
Oh, boy.
You can stop Younger Bro coughing now. Just donate $1 a day.
Mr. B, technically we can do that, but I personally don't like taking my clothes off in front of Younger Bro, and I really hate it when Younger Bro doesn't have a shirt on downstairs, let alone in my room. So, preferably no. But I might actually go and get some shorts.
Yeah, guys, like, I have shorts on right now. Goomba shorts.
I'm not drawing those.
Older bro got what I immediately thought. Like, as soon as I said Goomba shorts, I'm like, oh no, he's gonna...
Now, actually, hold on. Now, I can't give you Goomba shorts, but I can give you a Goomba boot. Sorry, a Goomba shoe.
Then behold a puss in deeps.
I don't wear shorts at all, but I need to invest in shorts.
You need to invest in your shorts?
Well, okay, actually, I got this.
We need to invest in the short shirt.
Hold on, I got this.
I want my that's a shirt.
We know that's a shirt. I know that's a shirt.
And that's gonna be animated. That's gonna be the music video for That's a Shirt. I know that's a shirt. We know that's a shirt. If you wanted a shirt, then I'll get you a shirt. Everybody have a shirt. Are you going to cut your jeans?
These are some old jeans I was throwing away because they've got holes in them. One of them, not this one, has like so big of a hole you can actually just see my underwear through it. But since I'm wearing these at home, I don't give a shit.
I mean, I've done the same thing. Like, guys, I've had pants that were too long. Well, they're pajama pants. Like, they would go over my feet. So I just cut the ends off and they go up to my ankles now. I don't like doing that because it was my Jurassic World pajama pants, but...
Oh, Lord.
It just annoyed me and worried me because I was afraid I was going to slip on my own pants.
That's pretty bad.
Because I almost did one time. I thought I was going to slip down the stairs.
Woo.
Like, I'm afraid that I'm going to slip down the stairs with just socks.
I need stronger scissors. I have a knife in here. I failed myself. I don't have a knife in here. Actually, hold on. I might have a knife in here.
Just use your scissors. That's what I used.
There, it's gonna take an hour.
Oh, well, I'll cut right through that.
I just tried. I got less than an inch.
I guess jeans are thicker than, you know, cotton. I'd reference High Cotton, but I don't know the lyrics to High Cotton. It's high quality cotton is what it is.
Just gotta get some fabric scissors. Okay, I don't know if these are fabric scissors, but they're at least stronger. Seems like it.
Don't try to cut in a straight line.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why the fuck is this thing not cutting in a straight line?
I tried doing that, and I fucked it up too much, so I'm like, fuck it.
I just don't understand when I drew a fucking straight line, why it's not going in a straight line.
It's not paper.
That's not relevant? Secondary question, how did I cut two different layers at the same time and get completely different results? Like,
Oh, that's just how it looks.
okay.
Sorry, not saying too much, guys. Just I don't have a lot to talk about because we're all talked out because we went and saw another movie again. And we're going to be continuing to watch movies for a while.
Okay. I've got some shorts. They are very low-cut shorts, but that's okay. These are for indoors. I'm not wearing them outside. Ugh.
Oh crap, I accidentally...
Go on to ChatGPT and ask it what to discuss. Hell no, Mr. B. We're not that desperate for ideas.
What's GPT?
ChatGPT is one of the algorithms that just generates, like, whatever you tell it to generate.
Oh.
It's the software that got that lawyer in trouble because he typed into it, like, what cases support this legal theory, and ChatGPT made up cases.
Oh, okay.
Which is quite hilarious because, because the new ChatGPT actually gives you the ability to search up, like, stories online. Which means that because of the new ChatGPT web search, it'll actually start talking about that case, and it'll tell you that ChatGPT is a uncredible source because it makes shit up. And so somebody has put in, like, so you are lying. It's like, no, I'm not lying. But this article that you gave as a source literally says you are unreliable and lying. Yeah, exactly. So it literally invented a case. Whereas he was trying to get, give me all cases that talk about this. Yeah, exactly. But the problem is, it is procedurally generated, but when people use it to look up facts, you can't procedurally generate a fact. It has to be a fact.
Okay, I actually do have two things to talk about.
Yeah.
So one of them's channel and one of them's gaming related. Sure. So, channel related. Did you know our last Shiny Hunt video actually got some notice?
That's surprising.
Yeah, it got over 100 views, and I was like, oh, okay. I don't know why, but it did.
Yeah, we didn't really talk much.
Because, guys, our analytics, like Jurassic Park Builder did pretty good, and a couple of our other series were doing fine, but I was not expecting Shiny Hunts to be over 100 because we haven't got good viewership on
we haven't
Shiny
gotten a
Hunts.
Shiny recently.
Well, we haven't got good viewership on Sword and Shield since we started it.
Yeah.
Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee did better, but Sword and Shield, it here and there, but not.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the one before that was like 50-something. I'm like, okay. So, thank you for enjoying Shiny Hunts, ? Or maybe, like, the last stream was me getting my shiny female Gabite, so maybe people were tuning in for that.
Probably not, but who knows?
So, gaming-related news. I've talked about this game before, but I thought it was going to be an Xbox exclusive. So, there is a cute little dinosaur game coming out called Paleo Pines.
Okay.
I thought it was going to be an Xbox exclusive. They announced they're putting it on the PS5 and Windows. So I'm like, yes! So, guys, at some point, possibly soon, I might make it a Let's Play depending on how long the game is when it comes out, that I will be playing Paleo Pines. Because it's I want to describe it as 3D Terraria with dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's so cool.
So it's Minecraft.
And cute! It's so fucking cute! Yeah. You get to have baby Rexy.
I like how many people describe Terraria as 2D Minecraft, and it's like, but that isn't what it is. Like, Terraria has a very, very, like, linear, like, questing system. Like, Minecraft does not have...
I've never played Terraria, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen the final boss fight, and oh my god.
Well, there's a lot of boss fights, so you might want to... There's 2 final boss fights. So...
The one with the... I can't... You're fighting, like, a giant circular monster that I can't remember.
That is not the final boss fight. That is the first boss fight.
Jesus Christ.
If anything.
Like, he takes up nearly the whole room.
Yeah, no.
No?
No. Like, Terraria has, like, 30 bosses.
Okay.
And I think the one you're talking about is one of the first ones. The final one is, like... The final one takes place in space.
Oh.
Basically.
That was the final one in the mines?
Nope, that's not a circle.
Not a circle?
Also...
Then I don't remember.
Yeah.
It's been a while. Like, I remember just thinking, what the fuck kind of boss is this?
I'm actually not certain which boss you're talking about now, because, like, I don't know all the bosses off the top of my head.
Yeah, guys, if we play Terraria, it could be a similar situation to River City Girls, where I just might not enjoy playing it.
Yeah.
Well, I say that, but I know you just said this, but I would describe it as 2D Minecraft, and I think I might like the mining portion,
Well,
I might not like the boss fights.
Well, here's the thing. That's why I said it's not fair to call it 2D Minecraft, because it isn't like Minecraft. Minecraft's main thing is that the...
You can build anything.
I was going to say, Minecraft's main thing is that you can do whatever you want in the game. But let's be honest. There are only really two things you can do in the game. Mine, craft, and fight bosses. So there's three things. That is technically true of Terraria. There is mining and crafting and fighting bosses. But boss fights in Minecraft are a very small percentage of the game. The vast majority of the game is mining and crafting. In Terraria, the vast majority of the game is preparing to fight the bosses and exploring to find the bosses.
Yeah, and
like the bosses take up a much larger percentage of Terraria than they do in Minecraft. They're probably like 25 to 50% of the entire game.
And guys, the reason why Minecraft was so short on our channel was because we decided to do a Let's Play to defeat all the bosses, and we would end the series after we faced all the bosses. Now, could we bring Minecraft back just to do whatever you want for like a season and just kind of turn into like a mobile series where it's like 10 episodes a season? Yeah, we could.
Yeah, we could, but it's like...
But we didn't really have that system yet when we beat Minecraft.
Yeah.
So will normal Minecraft ever come back to the channel?
Who knows? Minecraft's a weird game where it has so many mods.
Yeah, it has its own mods now, which are effectively DLC, but I don't know if we'd count them as DLC. Like, they're official mods by the Minecraft community, which we will play.
That's what I'm saying.
But they might be their own series.
They probably end up being their own series. Because, like, that's the thing. You pretty much... In most situations for mods, you don't play the same save file. You start over.
Yes.
So, yeah, in most situations, we're going to count those as completely different series.
Like, do we even have the base files for our original Minecraft playthrough?
Yeah.
So, guys, if we want to continue it, we can. We don't know what we would do with it if we brought it back.
Yeah.
Maybe that could become, I don't know, an interactive server where us and maybe you, the fans, we would play together.
Yeah, the problem is we don't...
And we'd make up our own story or something.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we'd have to find the time to do that, and that might be when we do YouTube full-time.
Yeah.
So, I wouldn't mind doing something like that where we build a town with our community, our viewers.
Also, the other thing is that doing a Minecraft server is like the most thing that everyone does. Like, it's like, oh, yeah, I'm a YouTuber. I have a Minecraft server. You should come and play along with me. And it's like, it's just so basic. And I'm like, I feel like there's got to be something we could do that's better than that. We say that, but we're Two Bros Game Night. We don't do anything better than anyone else.
Like right now in
except maybe like giving too much of a shit about our own content. I am not a YouTuber and do not have a Minecraft server. I mean, to be fair, Mr. B, my friend is not a YouTuber, but he did have a Minecraft server. I'm actually not sure he still has it. The last time I tried to boot into it, I couldn't get to it. So I'm going to guess he no longer does.
Yeah. Like, guys, I'm thinking... Okay, so this might be a... So, let's talk about playing with the viewers.
Mm-hmm.
So, right now in our Battle Royale series, every 5 episodes... Well, okay, in the middle of a season for Battle Royale games I play,
yeah,
I do it solo.
Okay.
Like, just do the solo matches.
Sure.
I'm thinking of revoking that because I do not like solo at all.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
like,
you shouldn't tie yourself to it if you don't want to.
Like, guys, I barely tolerate it in PUBG, and I actually feel the most confident in PUBG solo.
Yeah. Yeah,
PUBG Mobile solo.
I wouldn't force yourself to do that if you don't want to.
So, guys, I think I'm going to revoke that soon. And what I'm going to do, instead of going on my own, I will either play with you viewers, maybe from like the Discord, and have you guys help out with a mobile series, like a Battle Royale series, or I don't know, Rec Room on Oculus or something like that. Like our multiplayer series. And or I might just play with randos, like say if I play Fortnite and I have Phil on.
Oh, you sweet
Yeah,
summer
like
child.
like Phil team.
Yeah. Well, I knew what you meant.
But I know I'll get the people that
Yeah.
will troll you, but you can get the same thing with viewers as well. So it wouldn't be much different. But as of right now, since we don't have a lot of viewers, I mean, I can ask people on the Discord if they want to contribute in the series. But as of right now, I might just play with random people who have no idea who we are.
By the way, thank you for the follow, Taw Gasher. Or
I just got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tog Asher.
yeah, however, Tog Asher.
Thank you for the
however
follow.
you are supposed to, wherever the breakout is.
We don't know if you're in the chat right now or you're just viewing our Twitch, but thank you for the follow regardless.
I mean, presumably they jumped onto the video to follow, but I don't know.
Like, people can just randomly follow us.
You're
at
saying
any
it. We
time.
said it 2 different ways.
Hmm?
Is
Oh, and there he is. Hello, Tog Asher. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Is it
who said
Asher
it
or
right?
Dasher?
You know, Dasher and Dancer and Donner and Blitzen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But
Okay,
do you
Tog,
recall
Yeah.
the most famous reindeer
So,
of all?
Okay. Hello, Asher.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very catchy song.
How the fuck did you get here?
Just talking about this person's name, and then suddenly you're on Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. You're not even hunting a reindeer Pokemon. Oh, but you add a D in front of his name, and it's Dasher now.
I'm dying.
I mean, that was not because of me. You're already done.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, there may be an opening for Two Bros Game Night in about a month and a half, given Younger Bros health. If Younger Bros health deteriorates.
Yeah, by the way, guys, that cough, that cough. When I laugh too hard, I will cough. Like that. That's just been a thing I've had my entire life. But I am actually coughing really bad right now. But I'm pointing out the bad cough and the good cough ?
Good cough.
Okay, you be good cough and I'll be bad cough.
Okay, what? So you have a disease, and I'm the doctor telling you to turn your head and cough.
God.
Like, whereas, what the fuck is the context of a good cough?
You arrest the bad cops. Oh god.
You know, I remember back in the day. I remember back in the day. No, not in my day. Just back in the day. Before we started Two Bros Game Night, where you were introducing me to, you introduced me to, what's his face? Shoot. I can't think of his name because I don't watch his videos.
Hershey?
No. This is...
Vanos?
Yeah, Vanos and his crew of people. And I was just like, you know, I don't feel this kind of content. Like, I don't really feel
I'm in the
Vanos.
fucking wrong movie.
Yeah, and I don't really feel his style of doing videos. I sit here now and I'm just like, God, we're just doing the exact same thing, and I'm upset about this.
Yeah.
Except sometimes I think his stuff might have actually been more logical than our stuff. Like, sometimes you just go off in a tangent that has no connection to anything logical.
I almost want to say I get my sense of humor from Vanoss.
I'm not
Even though
surprised.
I haven't been watching him for a while. Though I have found out there is a Vanoss channel that's just all of his funny clips.
Yeah.
And apparently it's run by him. It's not even some other
It's
guy.
not a
No,
fan.
it is run by him. And it has a lot of their, like, classic jokes, like Noga looking for his dish girlfriend when they were playing Prop Hunt in Call of Duty. Like, he was playing as a
Man's
dish.
so full of himself, he can't even allow his fans to upload the clips for him.
I mean, I'm sure people have.
I'm sure, but...
I mean, we had a few good moments, too. Do you remember That's a Shirt?
I mean, I have written down some of our good moments, but that doesn't mean I have all of them.
The hero shit.
I wouldn't say that was a good moment. That was a pretty shit moment, honestly.
A lot of our DDLC stuff, like cracking out the whip for Sayori.
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty decent.
And I like how I didn't remember it when we brought it back.
Literally. Look, I understand you didn't get the potato bit when I brought that up. I get you forgetting about that one. But I just do not understand the concept of you forgetting the character trait we added to Sayori.
Where she's
whips
dressed in all
people.
black leather and she has a fucking whip.
Not necessarily always black leather, but she always has that whip.
Remember, if you are playing roulette, always bet on black.
But black and red have a 50-50 chance. It doesn't matter which color you bet on.
Uh...
Sorry about that, Mike.
Oh, God.
Yeah, see, it makes perfect sense.
That's
Somebody
believable.
thinks it makes sense.
Oh, thank you, Asher.
Just perfectly in line with her character.
Yeah, Sayori in black leather. We've been a bad Kasato.
I mean, look, we already had her Halloween outfit.
Oh, God. I mean, yeah, she was in black leather.
I was gonna say,
that.
I think she was going for a Castlevania reference.
But she was a cowgirl.
Yeah. But yeah, I
got it,
I
and-
showed that to friends, and they were like, "No, that doesn't make sense. This is like a Castlevania reference, right?" No.
Were they pissed off that I called
Cowboy.
it?
What the fuck do you mean it's a cowboy?
Were they pissed off that I said she was a cowgirl and immediately got it? Like...
Yeah, because if you look at that outfit, it doesn't look anything like a normal cowboy.
Like, I could understand her being a cowgirl that's a vampire maybe in that black leather, but no.
Yeah, she looks like a fucking vampire hunter.
So, I think that was maybe the only cowboy outfit that mod could, like, find for Sayori.
I don't believe if you type in cowboy outfit, that style of outfit will ever appear.
But here's the thing. Like, maybe not that style, but in classic westerns, normally the one who wears, like, the black leather outfit are the villains. They're normally the villains. And the one wearing white is the hero. Well, Clint Eastwood kind of flipped that. Sometimes he wore black, sometimes he wore white. A lot of the times he wore brown.
I was gonna say, that's the problem, is that everyone thinks cowboy, they think brown. They don't really think black.
But I think this is like...
But the other problem is, it's not even the fact that it's black. It's the fact that it doesn't...
Like, it looks like something out of, like, a horror
Yeah, it looks...
film.
Yeah, it looks like an outfit that one of the Castlevania, like, characters would wear. It looks like something Alucard would wear. And I mean Alucard from Castlevania, not Alucard Dracula.
But yeah, she was a cowgirl.
Like, this is a fucking cowgirl. She's in a cow outfit.
But yeah,
The hat's not even a cowboy hat.
like, classic, like, westerns, like John Wayne and, like, who's the other one? Hi-Ho Silver Away.
Yeah.
Damn it. Lone Ranger. The hero's always in white and the villain's always in black, so it'd be funny if Sayori... Like, Sayori in the mod could call herself the villain in, like, a western, because that would make sense for that costume.
Yeah.
But they never... They never had Sayori come up with, like, a cute, evil backstory to herself. Like, honestly, I wanted them to pull a Steven universe with Sayori. Remember when Steven came up with his backstory for Tiger Millionaire? I wanted them to do something like that with Sayori and that cowboy girl
You just
outfit.
wanted her to have a little bit more in-depth about why her outfit was...
Yes.
I mean, I guess fair.
Oh, that would have been so cool and so cute. Yeah, guys, it's going to be really fun when we go back through Blue Skies mod, because apparently the only adult scene was in Sayori's route. Like, we didn't even need it on for Netsuki? I don't think we ever did we?
I mean, I think we turned it on, but I replayed it, there wasn't a scene.
Yeah, so Netsuki didn't. I think you went back and you said that the only scene is for Sayori's route.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
Kadowa Shoujo.
Kadowa Shoujo had a 2.
Oh. It had to be
Also-
more than 2.
No, it was the only 2 scenes that they
Did for Ren.
Yeah, but I think each girl has 2.
Okay. Yeah, Ren's was probably the most fucked up out of all of them, 100%.
It's so fucked up, but it's so good.
Like, the second one I understand more than the first one. Like, guys, I will never not...
Sometimes you're in needs, and when you don't have hands, it's like, well, I don't know how to help with this.
Like, guys, go back and watch our Kadowa Shoujo playthrough, because it was hard for me to read.
I mean, it was hard for her,
Like,
too.
I don't want to describe it. You gotta go watch it if you want to find out what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Like... Oh, boy.
It was a great scene, though. Like...
Yep. Keep in mind, guys, if you can't go back all the way on Twitch, all of our content on Twitch
there are
is
no
on
Kadowa
YouTube.
Shoujo videos left on Twitch.
Yeah, they're gone.
So they are all on YouTube.
They're
at this
all
point.
on it's all Ocarina of Time and Hollow Knight now.
Yeah. And this.
I only got 1 egg and I checked.
Yeah, I mean, look, we've been talking quite a bit for the last few minutes, and that means that we get distracted on which egg we're on.
Older bro he didn't like it, and I'm going to play it for the channel, so I have not seen anything about it besides one trailer.
Yeah. But it is something that we will be playing for the channel.
At some point.
Yeah, at some point relatively soon. Not by end of year, probably.
Yeah, because Asher, you came at the time where it's our 5th anniversary, it's our 500 subs special coming up, and we also hit 500 subs.
Okay, hold on. I need to just ask this.
Sorry.
When have you ever had a 500 sub special that does not happen when you hit 500 subs?
It's all 5, 5, and 5.
Yes, but
It's all
500 sub
fivers.
specials happen when you hit 500 subs. You don't do a 500 sub specials when you hit 1,000 subs. Like, it's...
Like, I'm
just saying one of those was not necessary. It's the same.
I don't know what people do for their 500 subs, if they do any specials at all.
Well, yeah,
So we're having Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I forgot the 5th anniversary special.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the one I
third
forgot.
I
Sorry,
was like, what do you
sorry.
mean? 5th anniversary, 500 subs special, and that's it. because it's
We're celebrating our 5th anniversary.
Yes.
We're having a 5th anniversary special, and then we just hit 500 subs
And are
and
celebrating.
are going to have a 500 sub special as well.
yeah, Asher got it right here. It's kind of something you infer when you have a 500 sub special that you hit 500 subs. Like,
Anyway, so right now, for our 5th anniversary special, we are playing Spider-Man Remastered and Spider-Man Miles Morales back-to-back. And for our 500 sub special, we're going to be playing Last of Us 1 and 2 back-to-back. And no, we're not adding Spider-Man to the 5th anniversary
yeah,
special.
I told Younger Bro I would kill him if he tried to do that.
And we're not adding Last of Us 3 if it comes out
I would
by the
kill
time
him
we
if he
get
did
to
that.
the 500 sub special.
So, but yeah, so Tears of the Kingdom is on the list. It should come out around the end of the year, depending on how long it takes to do those.
Now, guys, right now, Spider-Man and Tears of the Kingdom have first dibs over Last of Us. So we might not get to Last of Us until the end of the year. Maybe. It depends on how long it takes us to get through Ocarina, because the next series after Ocarina is going to be much quicker than Ocarina. Because I'm not 100%ing the next game. I promise. We've had too many games we've been 100%ing. Like, what? The last 5 games I played, I 100%ed. Or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
So, I'm going easy on the next stream series. But I don't know if I'm doing that for Let's Play. What's my Lex? Okay, yeah, and the next Let's Play is also gonna not be 100%ed. No way.
I mean, no.
That if we were 100%ing it,
hell
that
no.
would have been a stream. Fuck that. Just no way we 100% that game in this lifetime. Are $60 bus tickets and 8 hours on a bus worthwhile for getting wings for 10 cents each?
Mr. B, let me ask you a question.
Last of Us is a great
First off,
choice.
okay,
Hope
first
you
off.
enjoy it, Asher,
Okay.
when we play it.
First off, you're a math teacher. You know the answer to this question. But I'm going to ignore that for answering this question. Mr. B, how much are wings in your city?
It costs 1 Red Bull. Which in U.S. currency translates to $7.29.
$1 each on Wednesday. And how many wings can you eat in a sitting?
Enough to fill the whole table.
Okay, so let's break this down into a math problem. It costs you $60 in bus tickets to get there and back, 8 hours on a bus, and you get 10 wings at 50, you get 50 wings at 10 cents each. So that's $5. So it's
1,500
$65. If you stay at home, you spend $50 on wings. Now, not only is that cheaper to stay at home, but also, is your time worth that?
And time marches on.
Because that's 8 hours of time that you could spend doing other things.
Remember the time when we fell in love.
Like, you can do whatever you want, Mr. B, but like, I don't think the math of this situation adds up.
Yeah, 1,500 encounters, guys.
Yeah.
Still no shiny.
Like, now, here's the thing, Mr. B. If you're taking somebody else with you, if this is like if you're going on a trip with somebody and spending time together, then it might be worth it. But just on your own, like, I don't think I'd say that's worth it.
Dun, 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 dun. But the wings are so good, though.
I'm sure the wings are just as good in his city.
Comes with a free Red Bull.
So it has now lost value.
Oh, by the way, so at work, I actually did talk with one of my coworkers about the lawsuit with Red Bull.
Sure.
He didn't even know that happened.
Oh, Lord.
But the guy next to me, who is also my coworker, knew that, and me and him started cracking up laughing as both me and him were explaining to my coworker what happened.
Yeah, we'll just add more eyes to the word wings, and suddenly it's not wings, it's wings.
Do it. Hello, Neku.
Hello, Neku. So yeah, Mr. B, you have 1 vote for doing it and 1 vote for not doing it.
I didn't know we were running a poll.
I mean, we weren't, apparently, but we are now, I guess.
Actually, there were 1,501 Pokemon. Nerd. Oh.
I mean, is it really nerdy if you have a counter? Like, I don't know if that makes you nerdy so much as the software itself is nerdy.
By the way, guys,
On some level, you're just nerdy for sitting here and doing this.
Speaking of Pokemon, they announced the next card set, and it's going to be another Kanto set with Mew as the mascot. And guys, God Packs are returning!
Okay, hold on, Mr. B.
Oh, guys, they have this alternate art Mew where the sun sets on the card! It is so cool! I want it so bad. Oh. Like, that is an upgrade to cards!
I have to remember how to set a poll.
10-cent wings pull.
Yeah, I have to remember how to get a poll. Give me a second. Is it, maybe it's slash poll. I think it's slash poll.
Slash, I didn't know Slash was on
There
Two Bros
it is.
Game Night.
Okay. Question.
Did I get all the eggs yet? Okay, I did. Sorry guys, I know I'm wasting time by checking if I got all 5 eggs or not, but I just forget that quickly how many eggs I have. Like, I'm not counting in my head how many eggs I have at a given time. Because I just forget like that even if I did. I'm sorry. I know I should do the shiny method where...
There you go. We have a poll for Mr. B.
I know I should do the shiny method where I should just put all my Pokemon in the boxes and then just delete them later, but you can't mass delete in this game, so that's why I'm not doing it. Are you playing Sword or Shield? I am playing Shield. I always shiny hunt in the second game.
Hey, you guys got about like 20 seconds left to vote on Mr. B's spending 8 hours and $60 on a bus to get to 10-cent wings.
Yeah, guys, I am one of those people that buys both copies. Because that way I don't have to trade with friends to get the exclusives. I mean, it's fun to play with friends, but I can just get the exclusives myself.
Okay, Mr. B. Well, at 4 votes, it's still 50-50.
But yeah, when I trade with friends, I'm trading with friends to help them complete their dexes. That's what I find fun. I don't find it fun when I ask for Pokemon from friends. But that's just me personally. I like to help out people, and if I can help myself, then I help myself. So I always get both versions.
So, sorry, Mr. B, that we could not assist you in this decision, because it's 50-50.
Yeah, one thing you gotta know about me, Asher, I over-explain things a lot. And I'm not very good at it. I kind of just ramble.
You're not, hold on, are you're not good at over-explaining? You're not good at explaining? Or you're not good at shutting up? Like, where are you going with this not good at? What are you not good at here?
All three. Because it's all three at the same time.
You heard it from him, folks.
I am an anomaly that is Younger Bro. Fear.
I don't think this is much of
Fear
an anomaly.
thy talkative nature.
Pretty sure this is pretty normal.
Also, guys, I'm very hot, so I'm starting to become drunk off my own words, because that's what happens. You heard it here, folks. Younger Bro gets drunk by getting very hot.
I mean, that's fair. People get loopy when it's too hot.
I'm loopy.
I mean, isn't being sick basically you just get a fever and then get loopy from having a fever? So you lay down for like 8 hours?
And softly whisper.
No, there's usually no whispering. It's just not talking.
Pretty love words in your ear.
Like, look. Trust me. Romance is not appreciated while you're sick. Generally speaking, you're fucking out of it. You don't really have any desire for anything other than not being sick.
I mean, anime might have an opinion on that.
Anime...
That's a trope in
Look,
anime.
Anime is not a reliable source. Well, no, like, because
It's a cartoon, okay. Of course it's not.
Well, no. Here's the thing. That's not what I mean. Because there's a lot of anime. Like, there are a lot of anime that do talk about, like, Japanese culture, for example. So, in some situations, you can say, well, this is what anime is saying about Japanese culture, and it reflects these things that are happening in Japanese culture. So there is some comparisons between that. And there are certain comparisons between, like, romance things that happen in anime and some things that happen in real life in romance. Those are a bit less one-to-one. For example, the reason you keep seeing all those anime that have sister ships is because very few people in Japan have little sisters, so they don't understand how fucking creepy it is, and how most sisters don't want to be around their brother, let alone fuck him.
I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, it's literally just because most people in Japan are single.
Right, I did know about the thing about regulation.
That's in China. That's also a thing in China.
That's a
for
thing
that
in
reason.
China as well.
But in Japan, they also have a lot of single family houses.
It's a one-child household.
Yeah, it was a one-child policy in China, which it's no longer because they're having declining birth rates. But in Japan, it's just because they have such a lack of space and people are chronically overworked that people don't have time to have kids.
Oh, okay.
That's just depressing. Like, just imagine saying that in the U.S. Imagine telling your girlfriend, like, saying, honey, we're both too overworked. We don't have time to fuck. Like, that's...
Oh, God.
I can't imagine that.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
Two Bros Game Night has fallen into a deep depression and cannot
We have fallen into a deep depression.
You're depressed on behalf of Japan.
But yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, anime is not a reliable
God.
source in this regard.
You know what is a reliable source? Wikipedia.
I mean, it's a good starting source that is often reliable.
Yeah, what? All of my English teachers have said do not ever reference Wikipedia. Reference the links that are in Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Like the information that Wikipedia found by
Yeah.
those sites.
Yeah. That's the thing with
And
Wikipedia.
I never was able to do it that well.
Yeah. That's the thing with Wikipedia. Wikipedia is an aggregation. It's giving articles on information, and it's pulling from a wide variety of sources to get that information. When you're writing something, you don't want to pull from the community written article covering the thing. You want to pull from the sources that they quoted when they were writing it. Because otherwise you're just quoting your source is something that itself had to source even further things. It's like a tertiary source. It's good for getting the general information about a topic, but you want to source mostly primary sources.
Okay.
Quote the primary sources. And then sometimes quote secondary sources. But yeah, Wikipedia itself is not even a secondary source. It's like a tertiary source.
Yeah, I've never... Like, I learned about quoting the primary source in college in my writing class, but
Yep.
I never fully understand it. Like there's several different Okay, sorry. There are various different ways to quote things. Like, you have to do a specific thing if you're quoting a book. You have to do a specific thing if you're quoting a movie.
We're not talking about formatting here. It's not a situation of like...
You have to do the different thing if you're quoting a link.
Yeah, all that stuff is stupid. That's just like technical like formatting for like publications.
Like, I think I still have my writing book of like citations and stuff.
When you're quoting things generally, you don't need to worry about citations like that. You're not writing a reference publication. You don't really need to quote that way.
Okay.
That's the thing with academics. Academics are teaching you the way to do it academically, but in most situations, you're not going to be doing it academically.
Yeah, guys, like, I'm exploring my writing side right now. You guys know I'm doing writing on Quotive. And right now I'm writing a fan fiction of Steven Universe while also writing my own
Hello, Chris.
story. So I'm having fun with both.
Yeah, Mr. B,
Hello,
if you
Chris.
need to cite a source, then good luck. Although, since you're doing a math book, you guys, like, math books don't really do sources, do they? Because, like, math isn't... Like, outside of saying, like, this formula was made by this person, like, there isn't really stuff to source.
But yeah, guys, I've been really enjoying the fanfiction of Steven Universe I've been writing. Like, I've been inspired because I'm binge watching Steven Universe again, and I want to rewrite Future, sort of, kind of. I want to decanonize a lot of the shit that they pulled.
Yeah, I was gonna say, 90% of it's gonna be, like, just common knowledge stuff. It's, like, just public domain information. And then...
What's it about? Okay, so my original work or Steven Universe? I'm guessing Steven Universe. So
I doubt that he's asking what
I was sent...
Steven Universe
Yeah,
is about.
I was sent to another dimension.
Sorry. I thought you were saying your original work as in the Steven Universe fanfic
No.
versus Steven Universe.
Yeah, there's the Steven Universe
I see what
fanfic,
you're
and
saying.
there's...
Yeah.
I was sent to another dimension.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So I have an isekai and I have Steven Universe that I'm writing. Yeah. Anyway, right now I am writing about a completely different society of gems. Like, that's where I'm taking it at the moment. But I don't want to go too far in depth.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
Because
fair.
I'm not even done with the first chapter yet. I'm almost done. I'm a few pages off because right now I have a new character fighting Steven at the moment.
Aw, you got Steven to fight again. That in and of itself is just a 100% character rewrite.
I pretty much started that chapter with Steven fighting off the bat.
Yeah.
Because of what happens.
Yeah. Just instantaneously, you've resolved a major problem with this character just by the fact that he fights people.
Yeah, right now the fan fiction I'm writing is technically a continuation of Future, but I am decanonizing a lot of it.
I was gonna say, it's like, yeah,
or rewriting it in some form of way.
I feel like you're gonna have to, at some point, go back and, like, do a synopsis of, like, events.
Right now, I have to focus on the new character, and I have to make... Okay, so you know how they had little episodes where they...
The vignettes, or whatever.
Where they went back in time and they saw the events happen. I'm keeping that because I liked that.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah.
But it was actually a character explaining their backstory to the main characters. That's what I'm going to be doing after chapter 2 or 3.
Oh, you're writing a new story, Mr. B. Woo!
But anyway,
well, I can't wait to read your non. I don't know. Is it offensive to call math like textbooks dry, in the sense that it's like it's very much just formulations, like formulas and like yeah, like. So I'm very interested to see something that's not quite as dry as math formulas and problems.
But anyway, guys, remember that my original works are going to be on my Younger Bro quotive, and my fan fictions are going to be on our Two Bros Game Night quotives.
Yeah.
So when I do publish my Steven Universe story, it will be on the Two Bros Game Night.
Yeah. If you're wondering why we're doing it in that order, go watch the update video from this year, and it'll somewhat explain that.
It'll explain it. I mean, I can tell you right now, actually.
Yeah, but it's like,
Like, there's one specific reason why.
Yeah. But it's just like,
But anyway, guys, pretty much the first chapter already has character development for both Steven and Lapis.
I mean, if he's fighting, you've already given him 100% character development.
Something happens that makes him want to fight. Like, he's one of the first characters that starts fighting.
Yeah, I don't really have time to do editing for Younger Bro anymore, but it's definitely something where I like at some point I might look into it and be like, oh yeah, this needs cleaned up. This needs cleaned up.
Yeah, guys, I use a lot of commas where I don't need to in my writing. I think my problem right now with Steven Universe is I think I'm writing it too fast.
Could be.
So I'm rushing it a little bit.
Here's
but
the thing.
also,
what I would say is get through it, because, like, for example, right now I'm like, over the past like year I've gotten into webtoons because I'm at work, I need something to just read on break. There are a lot of like webtoon authors that'll make a story and then they'll just redo the story. They'll start over and do it again, but better this time. Always feel like you can do that. Just go through the story, get to a point where you're like, okay, I'm gonna redo the story and like do it better with put more details into it, do changes here, make it longer. You can always do that.
The other thing is, I might not be against making it kind of like a fast-paced story, because Steven Universe episodes were not that long. Like, how long were they? Like 20 minutes? 15?
Yeah.
11?
Well, the other thing is you're not tied down to the episodic format because, like, you're writing a fan fiction. It's
I
gonna
know,
have
but
like that because the thing is, in Steven Universe, they had to have visuals for all the episodes, and it like took a while to get through them, and you had to have a set time to get through it because you only have 30 minutes per episode. Well, it's actually like 22 minutes an episode, but whatever. But at the same time, like, I would say in your situation, it's better to do an entire moment. Like, get through, like you don't want to have, like, a chapter where you're in the middle of a battle and you just stop in the middle of the battle unless the battle is meant to take place over, like, a very long time and you need to, like, two-part it. But you don't need to do something like that where, like part of the episode is going through, like, part of a chapter is going through this section and the next chapter is going through that section.
like,
Unless it's absolutely necessary.
okay, so let me give you a little bit of an insight to this Steven Universe story. This is not the first time I try to write it. I've already written it before. In fact, I already published 3 chapters before.
Yeah.
But I deleted those.
Yeah.
I threw them out because I just wanted to restart my quota because I'm like, all of these are shit.
Yeah. Which is fine. Absolutely acceptable.
So I threw out pretty much my entire quotive, and I'm rewriting all the stuff that I had.
Yeah.
So in my original story, it started out with the new Gym Society and how they formed and how it came into being. It started out in the past.
Gotcha.
But now I'm writing it where it starts out in Steven Universe far future.
Yeah.
And I'm not calling it that, guys.
Yeah, yeah.
All
But
right?
it's starting out in the present, in quotes, and then you're going to flash back to things like that.
I already have a name for it, and I will maybe be dropping it this year or next year. Don't know when. But it will be on our Year 5 catalog. If you want to see our Year 5 catalog, go check out our YouTube channel. Go to our Year 5 video, and you'll see the link in there. In the description.
Yeah, Mr. B, I will say, that sounds very interesting.
So,
Of having, like, a mystery story with no narrative.
so
Good luck.
So right now, I'm writing Steven and Connie in their 20s. So, I found out that Steven Universe and Steven Universe Future were 16. So I'm like, okay, let's... What was the ending of Future again? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Steven goes and explores his human side. Okay, I need him to have a reason to come back to Beach City. Found it. Okay. Now I'm going to age him up because it's been a long time. Yeah, I think 20s is a good start. So, in my fan fiction of Steven Universe continuation, they are in their 20s. And I don't want to give too much away because what I wrote, I'm worried that the fan community is either going to hate me or hate the antagonists so fucking much. And I hope it's the second one. They don't hate me for writing what happened. They hate the antagonist because of what they did to somebody. I'm not saying what, not saying who. But something happens and it really pisses off Steven. And no, I'm not going to have cussing or profanity in Steven Universe because that's not the kind of show
You want to keep
it was.
it with the character of the original show. Yeah.
So guys, I'm going to try my best to make it seem like a continuation of the show. If not a continuation, then another movie idea. Possibly. Because right now, Steven Universe, it's dead. It's in the ground. I don't think it's ever coming back. But just know I am enjoying every second of writing it. But I have no idea when I'm publishing it. Because for Steven Universe, I have to do the same things of what I'm doing with I Was Sent to Another Dimension, where I have to write the story, then I have to read it with people, then I have to come up with like a temporary logo, publish it, and then come up with the actual logo and like cover art. But for Steven Universe, I don't think it'll be that bad because I can just... For Steven Universe, I can use the same logo for each chapter because it's one long saga like Future was in Steven Universe, because they had the same logo throughout the entire series.
Yeah.
But for I Was Sent to Another Dimension, that's different because I'm writing it as a manga, and each manga has a different art cover.
Yeah.
Unless
the
I
other
want
thing
to
is,
treat it like an anime.
I was gonna say, I'm assuming Quotive is trying to work like webcomics, in the sense that there's a...
Yes and no.
I was gonna say there's a cover, but okay, for the like chapter logo thing, is that like a tiny logo? Like
Okay,
just a small
so
picture.
how Quotive works is Quotive necessarily was not designed to be webcomics. It was for writing books.
Well, yeah.
So it acts like this is probably bashing Quotive, and I'm sorry, Quotive. I do love your site. It acts like a Word document, except you can publish them.
Well, yeah, I get that.
So,
but what I'm saying is like,
but you can. Okay, think of a series you're writing as a YouTube video. It has the thumbnail, and if you want, you can put images in your chapters. You can make web comics on Quotive. I just don't see it a lot. It's usually written works.
yeah.
So,
yeah.
like, if you want to make a continuation or fan fiction of the Hunger Games, that's what you would use Quotive for. But if you want to write something like a manga, that's what you would use maybe, I think, Older Bro's site for, which is, what is it called, Webtoons?
Yeah, it's webtoons. But like, for example, like on here, like I have a story. Like, it doesn't matter which one. Like, here's this image for the story. Like, this is for the entire everything of the story. But when you click on it, they have individual images for every single chapter of the book.
It's not necessarily like that.
It's not this. Okay.
But I'm treating I Was Sent to Another Dimension as a manga because that's how I envisioned it.
Yeah.
It's an isekai, so I'm like, yep, it's an anime. I'm
Sure.
writing an anime. So I want to make a special chapter volume cover, maybe back, for each chapter. I don't know if I'll go with the back, but I will definitely go with the cover. But the thing about Quotive is you do not see the cover until you click on the chapter. Like, Quotive is you reading a book. Like, think of the Hunger Games. Like, somebody puts Hunger Games on Quotive.
Yeah.
And you click on the Hunger Games book cover.
Sure.
There's a list of chapters on your left side. There's chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3.
Sure.
All the way down. And you click on whichever chapter you want to read.
Yeah.
That's how Quotive works.
Yeah. But so when you click on the Hunger Games, you click on the photo. You're clicking on this.
You're clicking on
so
the
you
photo.
click on this, and then it has the chapters all down the side. But it's just literally a list. Like, there's no photos, there's no images. It's just chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3.
Yeah, you click on the chapter, and then it gives you a Word document, and that's where you read the book.
Yeah, okay. So you don't necessarily even need you don't even necessarily need then a picture for every chapter, because
That's why I'm not against the idea of possibly one day having like a TBGN Quotive YouTube where fans have made like fan art and we make it a video. Like what is her name?
Yeah.
Magpie?
No, Magpie's a different.
No, it's
I don't remember
The
her
one
name.
artist pony that I can't remember the name of who did Bride of Discord.
Yeah, I don't remember. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's basically the thing with like Undertale AUs, where people read Undertale AUs on their channel and have like videos / pictures from the AU. Like,
Damn it.
yeah, it's like I know who you're talking about. But yeah, it's like I know what you mean.
I know,
It's-
but it's pissing me off that I can't remember her name.
Gotcha.
Disney fanatic.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking of. I want to do like a TBGN Disney fanatic style with maybe Steven Universe and I was sent to another dimension, and that way I wouldn't need to do the web comic unquotive. Because, guys, that would take forever to do unquotive. Also, I can't remember how well quotive renders pictures too well. I just think it would be faster to have fans draw the scenes for me and send them to me and make a video of it than to upload like 200 pictures to quotive and pray to God they don't take down the site.
Well, I don't know if I'd say it's faster, but it's I like that. I like that style of doing it though.
But I also like that idea.
Yeah, it's like I like the style of doing that though, because it's like, yeah, they had a very.
I think the
it was a
things
great-
I write would work more visually than written.
Yeah, probably.
Like, I'm probably a better director than I am a writer.
Yeah.
But, yeah, guys, even though I'm writing my Steven Universe story right now, I need to get done with I Was Sent to Another Dimension, and I need to start my Jurassic World fanfic. I have an idea of what I want to do with the Jurassic World fanfic, but I don't know if I'm going to just completely redo it. Because the original idea was a couple teens hijack an airplane and they crash land on Isla Sorna, sort of. They don't hijack it necessarily, like. So one of the
This is your captain speaking. We are going to be we're taking over this plane. We are flying to a restricted airspace and going to crash into a dinosaur's mouth.
okay, so I wanted to bring back the plane idea from Jurassic Park 3.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to write a plane crash instead of a helicopter crash or a helicopter landing, because it was mainly a helicopter landing, and I'm like, no, I want to see more planes crash. So
You can tell why younger bro doesn't like the idea of flying on planes, because he just has this like he gets excited when planes crash.
yeah, I'm very afraid of heights, but I just liked the plane scene from Jurassic Park 3. I'm like, I want to recreate
Yeah,
that
I mean, it's
in
a
a
good
different
scene.
way. Anyway, so one of the teens, they break into their uncle or father's air hangar because they're rich or whatever. So they hijack his plane.
I think you could say steal. Hijacking specifically is like the
Okay,
plane is
you're
actually
right,
doing
you're right.
something,
They-
and then you take it
They
over
steal
mid-flight.
/ borrow plane.
Yeah,
So it's a group of 3 friends, 3 teens.
sure.
One of the teens, the guy flying the plane, the guy who stole father's plane or uncle's plane or whatever, he secretly hates one of the teens.
Okay.
Third friend just witnesses it. He has no idea it's going to happen. It just
Yeah.
happens. And he becomes an accessory to what happens.
Hopefully you're better than writing narrative and characters than I am.
So what happened was the driver of the plane, the pilot, he drugs the friend that he hates.
Mm-hmm.
And what he does is he puts a parachute on him. Okay, sorry, no. He puts him in a cage. Yes, let's go! Finally! 1,533 encounters! But we are not done. We still need to get Inteleon. Anyway.
Oh, great. Now I have to title this episode Sobble and Wooloo.
So, drugs friend, puts him in a cage, puts a parachute on the cage, gives him a little bit of food and a weapon or two, and boots him out of the plane.
Okay.
So, guy wakes up in a cage and he thinks he's on a deserted island because of his surroundings. So he manages to get out of the cage after a Saul incident kind of happens. Like literally the guy put the key to the cage in a sandwich. and he was hungry, so he almost swallowed the damn key. Anyway, he gets out of the cage, and he starts walking these trails, and he starts to hear Dilophosaurus in the background, but he doesn't know it's Dilophosaurus. He gets up to a hill, and he sees the ruins of Jurassic World. He's like, oh shit, I'm on Isla Nublar.
Oh, shit.
And the last thing I wrote in that series was he gets to a lab, and he finds a encased or a caged up black Indominus Rex, and then he turns around and it's blue. Like the blue was in the lab that he was in.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah.
Like
Sorry, when you said he turns around and it's blue, I assumed that you meant
No.
he turned around and the dinosaur had changed color.
He walks up to a cage, he finds a black Indominus Rex, he hears something in the background, and it's blue.
Yeah.
That's the last thing I wrote for that story. But I do not know if I'm keeping that story fully.
Yeah.
And I don't nickname Pokemon.
Yeah. Younger Bro does not like nicknaming Pokemon.
Oh, damn it. I accidentally clicked this timer. Okay. So, anyways, I might keep the Black Indominus Rex idea because there was supposed to be a scene of an albino Indoraptor in Fallen Kingdom, but that was cut from the film, which is sad. Speaking of cut scenes from Jurassic World films, did you know they wrote a very, very scary, a more scary Dilophosaurus film than what we got in Dominion?
Not at all.
It wasn't even in the extended cut, and I watched the extended cut. So, I don't know what the scene was, but it involved Dilophosauruses in like a very, very dark place. Like you could hear the Dilophosauruses, but you couldn't see them. And
Oh, that's concerning.
all I know is it was described to me as like one of the most suspenseful scenes they could have put in Dominion, and no one knows why. Okay, everybody knows why it was cut. It's because it was too scary. Like, it was too scary for the film. That's why they cut it. I'm like, no, that's what I want. I want Jurassic World to be scary. Like, I'm pretty sure the original idea for the original Jurassic Park film was to make it a horror film. But it kind of evolved into... I want to describe it as a slasher film.
I was gonna say, it's an action thriller.
It's
kinda.
a thriller, yeah. I mean, I'm happy with the Jurassic World we got now, and Fallen Kingdom was okay. but I do kind of want it to be scarier.
Yeah.
But I should research more about what that Dilophosaurus scene was supposed to be. Because the only other time I remember Dilophosaurus being scary was the first scene and in Jurassic World Aftermath. My playthrough of Jurassic World Aftermath. Oh my god, it was so... It was very nerve-wracking. Like, guys, if you haven't seen my Jurassic World Aftermath playthrough, go check it out. I recommend it. It was one of the best Jurassic Park, Jurassic World games I ever played.
Yeah.
And Shiny Inteleon looks amazing. But I've been staring at it for a long time now because it shows that Timmy on A drives that. Okay, so let's say we got the Shiny. Yep, we did good. It took us 22 hours and 1,533 encounters. That is 500 encounters more from our last Sobble hunt.
Yeah.
So now we're going back to Wooloo, and I have to put Inteleon in the home.
Ooh, Wooloo.
Because, guys, again, for those who don't know, I'm keeping all of my Pokemon except for the teams I use in Pokemon Home.
Yeah. We'll do that later.
Because we're going to be moving over to Scarlet and Violet soon. And it took me 2 days to sort all of my Pokemon. And I don't want to take that long again. Sorry, I kind of yelled. That was me about to cough and making my voice violent. Okay, now we are shiny hunting Wooloo exclusively. We are not doing any more shiny hunts and shortened shield for now. I'm bringing it back for a mobile series. Like, we're going to make it a mobile series. So we are still going to continue to shiny hunt and sword and shield. We're not just going to leave it and never shiny hunt in it again like A-Drive does. So we will shiny hunt sword and shield again. It's just
Hello,
it will
Croc.
be mainly on YouTube. And hello, Croc.
You just missed the shiny.
Yeah, Croc, you were a few minutes late. We just finally got the last Sobble we need. Guys, it took us this long to shiny hunt the starters.
Yeah.
We finally got through the starters of this game. And now we're going to Scarlet and Violet, where we're starting with the starters again. I'm just kidding, guys. For the first time, I'm not going to start with the starters. I already have the first shiny hunt we're going to do. And it's not a starter.
You're about to duel. Well, Croc, hope you have fun in that.
Magic is better. Ah! Oh, crap,
Hey,
I'm
Mr.
using
B-
Talonflame.
Hey, Mr. B, Pokemon's better.
Dang nabbit. Sorry, I forgot to switch my team. Oh, that means I can move Talonflame out now. Wait, no, I can't. I'm gonna hunt Wooloo as an egg. Okay, guys. So, since we're only hunting Wooloo, what we are going to be doing, we are going to, every 5 streams, switch between egg hunting and wild hunting Wooloo. And yes, we are going for both of them, and we haven't even got one yet. What do you mean? I wanted... What do you mean? I'm having you switch with Talonflame.
You can't swap a Pokemon when you can't swap a Pokemon in for another Pokemon when it's the last one. You have to have another Pokemon in.
That is so stupid. It's like... It's not the last Pokemon in the team because I'm swapping for another Pokemon. God, it's so stupid.
I'm sorry, but you can't do that.
Oh, by the way, guys, Meloetta is coded in Scarlet and Violet, so she's gonna be in our shiny hunt team. I'm so happy. Meloetta and Gardevoir are in my top 10 favorite Pokemon of all time. Yeah, Hattrine was getting up there, and...
Yeah.
Oh, crap, I forgot to heal.
I was talking with my friends about the best, Pokemon and trainers in...
Oh, hey, Finn. Hey, Finn!
Oh, hey, Fan. Yeah, speaking of Fan. So yeah, I was talking with my friends about the best
What the
trainers in Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet.
Please tell me Iono was number 1.
No. Finn is of the opinion that the best trainer is
Ice type.
no, the gym leader and Elite Four member who's tired as fuck and just needs to take a break.
Oh,
Yeah, Larry.
Larry.
Yeah.
Larry!
The guy who you just like, oh, dude, please just take a week off.
I'm Larry.
It's just like he looks so fucking done.
Again, Impractical Jokers didn't even realize that at one point they did find someone named Larry, and they didn't do anything.
Yeah, like, Larry is great. I love him, but no, Iono all the way.
Yeah, guys, and we know Paldea Evolve has Iono in that set, and everybody's after her. We will do a search for Iono one day. But right now, we're still on the search for Marnie because I don't have
haven't
money.
got all the Marnie yet.
Like, guys, we've been doing a search for Marnie for 3 years now.
That can't be right. It can't have been 3 years.
Mhm.
That's impossible.
2-3 years, yeah.
Gonna get a shiny Iono. That's kind of difficult, Fan.
What am I doing? Fight the Pokemon!
This man is so out of it because of the heat.
Like, I was misclicking everything. Older bro's looking up how long we've been searching for every card of Marnie. So for those who are new, right now I'm doing something called searches for our TCG, where I am looking for every Marnie card that has existed across all sets. And if it's too old, I just straight buy the card.
No, I was about to say, you're full of shit. Like, it hasn't even been 2 years yet.
Really?
The first search for Marnie was in October of 22. Like, it's not even 2 years yet, man.
Maybe...
I'm like, I'm going insane here.
Maybe
If you're telling me
it's-
that I lost a fucking year somewhere.
Maybe it's been 3 years since I started planning for it.
Maybe.
But guys, that's how little I do Pokemon cards because I don't have the money for it. It just feels like it's taking forever.
I mean, that's fair.
Like, that's why I say, oh yeah, I've been doing it for 2-3 years now.
Honestly, though, Fan, if we could get a shiny Iono that has, like, shiny versions of the two Magnemite on her head, yeah, I'd take that.
But yeah, so... the Marnie card I wanted most I already got, which was Marnie's Pride from Brilliant Stars. That was a monumental moment on the channel, because one box gave us nearly every, like top 10 card to pull.
Yeah.
I got Marnie's Pride, I got the Cynthia, I got the Rainbow Rare Charizard. Wait, no, that wasn't in the first box. I got the Ultra Ball, I got the Gold Ultra Ball. I pulled like 3 or 4 of the top 10 cards. Hardest cards to pull in Brilliant Stars in one box.
Yeah. I would be interested to look at people's favorites, like, from each generation, because I do wonder what percentage of the favorite characters are the champion the rival or the villain, like the boss of the villain team. Because like I know Cynthia is one of the most beloved in Gen 4.
Oh yeah, Cynthia is a fan favorite, especially among the TCG, because her cards look amazing. Like when I pulled that Garchomp out of Astral Radiance, oh my god, it was probably one of the best Cynthia artworks I've ever seen.
So, but that's what makes Iono being one of the fan favorites like insane to me, because she's just one of the gym leaders.
By the way, I do have a Pokemon card question for you. What is your top 3 dream cards to pull?
Oh, I don't know. I don't like. Here's the thing. I enjoy collecting Pokemon cards, but I don't really have like a. Oh, I need this card. It's just like. So I don't really have those.
You don't have a dream card that you want that's out there?
No, not really. I mean, look, I can easily say just, any extremely rare, like, gold card or something like that. It's like, it's whatever.
Yeah, Miari, like, my top 3... The problem is I already pulled one of my dream cards, top 3 dream cards, and that was Mari's Pride. That was my number 1, and I pulled her. My number 2, I've never pulled, despite looking for it so hard when it came out, and that was in Generations, which was in X and Y. So in Pokemon X and Y Generations, there was a Mega Gardevoir Black EX card that I wanted so badly.
Yeah.
And it was the card to pull. It was the hardest card to pull in that set. I got all of the mythical collections, and that's it. And I never pulled her. I opened every mythical collection box at least once. Never got her. But I did pull a full art Gardevoir EX. 4 times. 4 times. So I got the other Gardevoir, and I got all the Sylveon, except for one. Sorry. Yeah, there was a normal Sylveon EX I never pulled, but I pulled the secret rare Sylveons. I got all those. But I never pulled the secret rare Mega Gardevoir EX. That Black EX card featured normal Mega Gardevoir and shiny Mega Gardevoir. I wanted it so bad. Now normally, I would buy a card because the set is so old and it costs a lot of money. But I feel like it wouldn't do that card justice to not pull it. And it makes matters worse when I see Unlisted Leaf casually pull it every time he opens Generations on his channel. Like, literally the last 3 openings he's done for Generations, he fucking pulled it.
Yeah.
So, that is the only card that Unlisted Leaf has me beat on. But I, in turn, beat him when I pulled Shiny Charizard from Champions Path in less than 30 packs. And I pulled Rainbow Rare Piers when I opened the Marnie's collection box. And for more icing on the cake, I pulled the Shiny Charizard in the same Marnie's collection box. Well, not the exact same, but it was the same product. Which is so fucking hilarious. So, Unlisted Leaf had to buy Rainbow Rare Piers. And I pulled Rainbow Rare Piers and Shiny Charizard. But yeah, he gets Mega Gardevoir like 3 or 4 different times from Generations. So I'm very jealous of him for pulling that card. So that is my number 2 dream card. And of course my 3rd dream card, even though it probably shouldn't be 3rd and you guys are going to hate me for it, is base set 1 Charizard. I would very much like to have that. Just say, yeah, I have one.
Oh, that's cool, Croc. Glad to hear that he graduated and hope that the party was fun.
Oh, Jerry's graduation. Sweet. I'll tell him a happy graduation. In fact, I'll do that now. Yo, Jerry, graduating. Sorry, guys. I have to do it. I am obligated to tell one of our Shadow Bros happy graduation.
By the way, Finn, I really love that 3 different Pikachus made that list. It was annoying. Now, here's the thing. Out of all of the ones that made it, though, 2 of them I get because they're the new ones. And the third one is the most unique out of all of them.
Back to killing Wooloo.
That's saying, like, I actually really liked the Palmy line. So.
But yeah, guys, so...
But there are 4 Eevees on that list. Take pride in that.
So, I pulled my number 1 dream card. Now my number 1 dream card is Gardevoir. My number 2 dream card is still... Well, okay, is now Charizard. My number 3 dream card now is the one coming out in the newest set, and it's Mew, where the sunset moves on the card. Oh, I want it. Like, guys, I would absolutely be a psychic fairy type gym leader if I could be one. I'm so excited for that Mew card, because that is kind of unheard of in Pokemon cards. The illustration moves. And also, God packs are returning in that special set. So, ooh, I can't wait. I can't wait. It's out in Japanese right now, but it's not out in English.
Yeah. If you had to guess, just off the top of your head, I'm not going to ask the same question that was asked yesterday with friends, but if you had to guess the highest rated Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet, and this includes any Pokemon that are that you can catch and play in Scarlet and Violet pre the latest update. So, like, this doesn't include the legendaries from, like, Gen 4 and stuff like that. All the stuff they added in the most recent update. Just base game. Everything you can catch and play with in the game.
What's the highest?
Highest rated Pokemon.
Highest rated?
Yeah.
In terms of playing with it, like,
I think the
competitively?
I think the question was just favorite Pokemon. So.
Oh, favorite?
Yeah. So this wasn't competitive specifically. Just the favorite out of the whole.
The entire game?
Out of the entire game.
Tinkaton.
Yeah, it's Tinkaton.
Yep.
It's not even. Its lore is good. It's good for competitive. It's it's just a very powerful Pokemon in general. It's so good.
I love Tinkaton too, guys. Like, both me and older bro had it on our teams.
It's a good
it's
Pokemon.
A steel fairy Pokemon.
Yeah,
Why do I keep checking the party?
Yeah. So
I'm not egg
You don't need to do that
anymore.
Yeah, it's just like if there's any Pokemon that you're like, oh yeah, I'm putting that on my team, it's Tinkaton, obviously.
Like, I do need to switch Pokemon when Gardevoir is out of PP, but
Tinkaton, I feel like Tinkaton almost earned honorary starter in that gen, just for how many people were putting it on their team, or honorary legendary. Like, it's whatever is the most likely thing to put on your team. Just like.
By the way, guys, I will probably tell you, and it's going to be posted maybe tomorrow. I actually did open Pokemon cards recently, but that's because I had an extra $20 in my pocket that I wanted to get rid of.
Then fuck that up.
I found that out today. So I looked at my wallet, and I didn't even pay the GameStop employee the $20 for my wallet. I'm like, God damn it. So I may be possibly going to be buying more Pokemon cards after a while. Maybe next month. But not this month. So I did do a Pokemon card opening, but I have not posted it yet. It's coming out on TikTok. It's going to be a small opening. Because I got like 6 packs. Normally I get like 10.
Yeah.
But I got 6 this time.
Yeah, it's basically it's Pokemon's equivalent of Amy Rose.
So,
Yeah.
so we're gonna have 2 Pokemon card openings on our TikTok soon. I don't know what the second one's gonna be, but the first one's gonna be Paldea Evolved. So I've opened the newest set in quotes. That's not the one that was just announced. It's not the Mew set.
And if you want to see me open the booster box, that was the last one.
That was
Just
the one
came
that
out
went
this
up
week.
today.
No, it came out yesterday.
Sorry, yesterday, yeah. So we have done Pokemon cards recently.
Yep.
But right now, you guys are relying more on Older Bro because I do not have the money to really do Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
Like I said, I got lucky with a 20 in my pocket, and I still have it.
So just to be clear, because I just saw the announcement of the Gen 1 thing, but I thought that was them announcing the thing they previously announced in the direct, where it was like the standalone TCG thing that's not actually part of the TCG.
No,
this is a different Gen 1 thing.
This is a different Gen 1 thing. They are celebrating Gen 1, or
it's
I actually
Celebrations 2, or Generations 2,
they
or whatever the
are
hell.
celebrating 151 Pokemon.
Yeah.
So they wanted to kick off Scarlet and Violet's special sets with Mew. So they made Mew the mascot of this set.
Really?
And there's a couple pretty good cards in it. Like, again, that Mew illustration. Ooh, want it so bad.
Yeah.
But there's also, like, the Venusaur one. I'm sure there's a Charizard one. Haven't seen it.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's the thing. That's what I was saying. I was telling Finn when I was talking about this yesterday. It's like, yeah, it's not 1-to-1, but there is absolutely a correlation between favorite characters or favorite Pokemon and card prices. Because, for example, Charizard's card prices are like 4 to 5 times higher than every other card in its set every single time, and it doesn't matter the rarity. It's just because it's Charizard, people will always pay a ludicrous amount more.
Yeah, I mean, look at Charizard Hidden Fates.
Yeah.
Like, it was $10,000 PSA 10.
Yeah.
And guys, I technically did a search for Charizard and Hidden Fates, and you would think it'd be in my top 3 dream cards. No. Champion's Path Shiny Charizard was a better Charizard that I wanted more, and I'm still in disbelief that I have it.
Yeah.
I pulled it. And that's also a $10,000 card for PSA 10.
Yeah. And yeah, it doesn't even matter what rarity it is. Just the regular rare cards get even higher than normal
guys,
regular rare cards. It doesn't make any sense.
Holo Charizard in Generations, that Holo PSA 10 goes for $300.
Yeah, and none of the other cards that are of the same rarity go for anything close to that.
And
it doesn't make sense.
I can't believe that. A lot of people apparently were having trouble pulling that Holo card.
Yeah.
I pulled it 5 different times.
Yeah. I know Pikachu has a similar thing where if you look at card prices for Pikachu in a set, those tend to be... They're not that much higher. They're maybe, at most twice as high. But, yeah, Pikachu cards, Eevee cards, those tend to have higher values within their set than other cards.
Yeah, Pikachu has an illustration rare in the new 151 set.
Gardevoir cards, I think, tend to have a little bit higher cost than other cards in their set.
So, what do you think the name for this special set for Scarlet and Violet is called?
It's a special set. It's celebrating 151. I was assuming it'd be something similar to the Generations or Celebration or those celebrations
you
like
would
that.
think, but no, it's
But
the
no.
easiest name in the world.
Is it 151?
Yes, it is Scarlet and Violet 151.
Fucking hell. Croc's been so busy that he didn't even see Finn's hello to him until now.
Just the easiest name you could come up with. Real original, guys.
Yeah, come on, guys.
151. No, me water, it's so far away.
I'm trying to think of a good name for it, honestly, other than like just Celebrations 2 or something. But
they had Celebration was Generation 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
I didn't understand why they didn't just call that Generation 2.
There was Pokemon Generations, and then there was Pokemon Celebrations.
Yeah.
I'm
trying to think of
they had
another
a similar
name,
name scheme to Shining Fates.
Yeah.
Okay, first it was Hidden Fates, and Shining Fates is the sequel to that. So we're waiting on the trio. We're waiting on the next Shining Fates and the next Celebration or whatever.
Finn, I didn't even realize you could be super offended.
Anyway, it is possible that 151 is Generations 3.
I mean, effectively it is, but here's the problem, though. What if they did that for Gen 2? What would they call it? Would they call it 251? Would they call it 100?
Keep checking my party for eggs. Stop!
You are in world hunting.
That's how tired I am.
Yeah, I did finally find the list that my friends were talking about. It is very Japanese.
What are you talking about?
Oh, the poll. They ran a poll in Japanese Twitter.
By the way, what are we looking at in terms of time?
About 40 minutes.
Okay.
We'll be able to get through a full stream today.
And you know, we've been chatting a lot today. It started off dead, and then we got into it. Yay! And without older pro singing. Yeah, the last time someone redeemed a sing mode, I sang last because older bro sang the one before that, and Mr. B wasn't there to hear that one.
Yeah.
So older bro, can you guess what I just did?
Oh, I know what you just did, but that's not what do you want me to do? I've already told you I was doing it.
It's just a reflex at this point. I have been egg hunting so fucking much. It's a reflex. I can't stop. I need help. You know what? Yeah, give me the knife. I'm cutting off my finger.
That won't help.
But at least I'll miss the R button. My finger.
Something funny happened to you today, Croc.
By the way, guys, have you seen any Brilliant Squovit? I haven't been paying that much attention, because clearly. Because we don't have Shiny Squovit.
His pit bull kicked you. In the... How not bet? Kicked?
Oh, God, that's some rough shape.
Was he sitting on your lap and then, like, stood up and kicked backwards? Like,
oh, man, that's rough. Ooh, Croc, I am so sorry. That's... Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Sorry to hear that, man.
I would... No, I shouldn't ask that. That would be too bad of a joke to make. That might be going a bit too far.
Even younger bro has a line in the sand. It's a miracle. We found it, guys.
Normally when we're on camera, we say whatever comes to mind. I don't think I should say what I'm thinking. For
That's
once,
good.
I shall shut up and move on.
It's a miracle. Waiting on a miracle.
Now let's talk about how we still haven't found Shiny Wooloo yet after 1,214 encounters.
Yeah, guys, here's the big problem. So with standing, he tried to jump on my legs. Oh, okay, gotcha. But here's
He
the
is
big,
giving you a pit bull
yeah,
hug.
here's the big problem. With Sobble, we had one left. All we had to do was get the last Pokemon in line. With Wooloo, we haven't gotten a single one yet.
No.
We have to double
We
hunt
have
this.
to get to Wooloo. Yep.
Hello, Jabubu.
Yep. We just got our last Shiny Sobble, so now we're going back to Wooloo.
Anna laughed at me. I mean, yeah, that sounds like what Anna would do. I mean, honestly, it sounds
Yeah.
like what a lot of people would do in that situation.
So Wooloo is going to be our last shiny hunt for Sword and Shield. That's going to be a stream. Then it's going to be moved into the mobile slot. So if you are looking forward to seeing more shiny hunting in Sword and Shield, it will come eventually.
Yeah.
I have to schedule it first. And right now, shiny hunting and Sword and Shield isn't on my import list.
Yeah.
Because I'm also facing an import list with mobile.
Yeah.
So I have to import games from mobile and streams at this current time, but I'm going to finish mobile quicker than streams. So, Sword and Shield shiny hunting, including Brilliance, Diamond, Shining Pearl, and Arceus shiny hunting, it's gonna take a while.
My day was okay, Croc. It was pretty busy, honestly.
Thank you,
Jabubu.
Javuvu.
I just realized I'm missing a tab.
Sorry, Javuvu. I was struggling to pronounce your name.
It's XO. So XO Boo Boo.
Can I call you Boo Boo? Hey, Boo Boo! Do you have my picnic basket? Hey, Boo Boo! Where's my shiny Wooloo?
I'm not engaging with this.
I want me some shiny sheep for dinner. Make sure to bring the
Well,
ketchup.
how long have you been looking for this for this sheep?
I've been looking for him for 47 years.
See, Croc. How's my singing looking now, Croc? Still have a problem with my singing, Croc?
Want you, huh? Make sure to bring a towel. Oh, jeez, Rick. Why haven't we found the shiny Wooloo yet? It's melting my brain. Oh. I just wanted to get a black sheep to sleep with me at night. That came out wrong.
No, I think it came out exactly correctly.
Hello,
mister.
Mr. X. That time I purposefully paused. Totally didn't check for eggs in my party again.
This man
And I'm Cleveland.
is incapable of stopping himself.
Cleveland must have the blackest of sheep on the streets.
But wouldn't the black sheep in his situation be the white sheep?
Hey, don't disrespect my homie Wooloo's swagger. They see me rolling as Cleveland. Oh, that's why I went to my party. I was gonna switch out Cardboard. So I actually, for once, had a purpose going into my party. Alright, let's use Diancie. My name is Cleveland Brown, and I am proud to be shiny hunting my sheepy with my new family.
There's no new family here.
But the audience is my new family.
Saying go to Pokemon Center. No, don't worry. Don't worry about it. We're good. We'll go when there's only one Pokemon left. We've got 5 more Pokemon to attack with.
Hey, Timmy, do you know where the sheep is?
Honestly, I'm surprised you just didn't faint them all.
I think it's getting lonely. Woof. Am I doing it right, Timmy? Am I barking right? Woof!
Can't do Timmy's voice. I can't continue this bit, unfortunately. Timmy is outside my vocal ranges. By, like, a lot.
I know, that's why they got a female actor to do Timmy's
Yeah.
voice, because all the male actors sucked at it.
Well, no, it's because it's actually the
I'm
real
pretty
reason
sure
why.
that was the reason for specifically
it's,
Timmy.
The reason why is because when kids are young, there isn't a lot of a difference between boy voices and girl voices. And but when you grow up, guy voices deepen to the point where they're very obviously noticeably different. So when you're looking for somebody to voice a kid, you want a voice that sounds like a kid's voice, and female voices tend to still sound like kids' voices when done properly, and guys' voices tend not to.
Mr. X wants me to go to the Pokemon Center.
Yeah, that's what I was commenting to.
I go to the Pokemon Center when all of my Pokemon have exhausted their PP and
I
have
believe
fainted.
it's exclamation mark commands, Croc.
But don't worry, not all my Pokemon faint. The Korma charm? You mean Shiny Charm?
I mean, it could be from a different region
The
that calls it the
EX
Chroma
Charm?
Honestly, that sounds cool to call it the Chroma Charm.
Okay, if it's a charm, I have them all in Shield. For a while, I didn't have one of the charms and didn't know it, but I have it now. We got all the charms, I promise.
The Egg Charm or whatever it was.
Yes, no, actually, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the oval charm.
Yeah.
Yep, younger bro has all the charms. Like older bro has all the charms on Hollow Knight.
Okay, I was gonna say something, but you know what? I've got.
I beat you to it. How charming.
I'll accept this.
Oh my, what a charming little group trap we have today. Would you care to find me a television that's actually bigger than the one Integra gave me?
Sir, I don't believe that they make TVs bigger
Because
than
hers
that.
was a little flat.
It's a flat screen TV, and you requested a flat screen TV, sir.
It wasn't what I had envisioned.
Oh, we can try to look for a CRT TV if you'd like.
Always go with the classics. You can never beat them. He gets a TV that's in black and white. God damn it, where's my HD TV?
Just okay, I know I said I wanted a classic, but I didn't
come
mean
on.
this.
This is too classic. This is too real.
It's too real. That's probably the best reaction I get over yet. He got my joke. What am I doing, Croc? I'm dying over here. Yeah, I saw the younger bro make competent joke. Oh God.
We got him, guys. We got him. The puff is good. Puff! Jigglypuff to Garu. It's probably just me laughing and coughing hard. Yeah, half of it is me coughing from laughing too hard. Like, that is just a thing my laugh does. It causes me to cough. But I'm also sick.
Croc, it is on some level my job to encourage younger bro, and some of my job is to rein him in. I have a multitude of jobs that require me to do many different things around younger bro and with younger bro at given times.
Hey, Monstro.
Oh, hey, Monstro. How you doing?
You missed a defining moment where I finally made older bro laugh out of a competent joke.
Honestly, the thing is, I don't even think he's really sick. It's more just a situation of,
I work in a dusty environment. The dust got in my lungs and it's causing me to cough.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Like, look, my job is literally killing me because of all the dust.
He literally has miner's lung. He does not work in a mine, but it is effectively the same thing.
You got Shiny Dialga? Nice. Oh,
Awesome, Monstro.
By the way, guys, speaking of Pokemon. Oh, I saw Brilliant Wooloo. Yes, it's still there.
Perfect. Get it quickly.
Okay, so I finally, after many complaints and sadness of not having a second Enamorus, I finally got one. So I now have the Therian form of Enamorus in my Pokemon home. I'm so happy. Because, guys, I did not want to play through Arceus and get Enamorus again. If you don't know about me and Enamorus, go watch our Arceus playthrough. It will say a lot. In fact, I say a lot.
Yeah. Many expletives.
Oh, that's one of the Fortnite emotes, but also I think it's a meme, but I don't know what the meme is.
I mean, I'm pretty sure most things in Fortnite are just memes.
Yeah, a lot of, like, they have a lot of TikTok dances. Like, I know they keep having some TikTok
No,
dances
Charmander,
cycle in
please,
the
put down the knife.
item shop. Charmander? I like this. Evil Eye Shiny Charmander. Who shall I cut? I will cut you!
I'm just gonna blame Finn for this one.
So, would you rather get stabbed or shot? I know which one I would go with. The one that blows you out. So, how about I absorb everybody
What
in
Finn
chat?
didn't do was check the mailbox.
Yeah, how about we skip the shiny honey
Or
and
more
go
accurately,
straight
he
into
did
absorption?
check the mailbox many, many times, and that's the result.
We ain't going to find this black sheep anyway.
Charmander has had one too many mailbox checks.
I'm going to unfluff the Wooloo that I find. Because it'll get
You
scared.
can't unfluff a Wooloo. Once
It'll
it's
get
been
scared of me and it will shed its...
once it's been fluffed, it can't be unfluffed.
It will shed its fur like a mechanism that some reptiles and birds use.
I like that you thought that people don't know what shedding is, and so you had to clarify what creatures shed.
Look, I'm doing a Cell voice and I'm trying to make him funny.
Why wouldn't he say what I do? He molts. He sheds.
Because I didn't think of it because my brain processes faster than my mouth. Or it's the other way
No, it's
around.
the other way around. It's very much the other way around.
It's a fear mechanism. That's
How many
the word.
Wooloo have been slaughtered? That's a good question. How many Wooloo have
1,235.
No. I mean, how many have you hit? Are you at the full count?
1,235.
Oh, yeah, okay. You're right. I guess for this method, they're the same thing. You're right. My apologies. I'm 100% wrong here.
Like, I'm assuming that's what he's asking. Like, how many Wooloo have I killed?
How are you not over odds? He is.
Okay, so the rate I'm at right now is 1 in 1,365. And we are... It
your
says I
second
X
number.
off. We are not over that rate yet.
Yeah, just barely.
We are 100 or so encounters away from that rate. Hey, Braylon.
Hey, Braylon. You hatched a shiny in 63. Good for you.
Yeah, you missed us getting Shiny Sobble, our last one. So now we're
Thank the Lord, it's done.
only on Shiny Wooloo, and then after we get Wooloo, we're moving on to Scarlet and Violet. But watch us not move on to Scarlet and Violet fast enough. The DLC comes out and they announce the next games.
They're not going to announce the next games for years.
I don't know. We'll see. Was it clipped? I don't think anybody clipped it, but we do put the
We put the full video up on our YouTube.
we put the full video up on our YouTube, and we timestamp it in our description.
Yep. So we
Nope.
haven't had a lot of people doing shiny clips in a while. But no, Croc, obviously Younger Bro hasn't killed off the Wooloo population because he's still finding them. They can't be killed off if they're still here.
I don't think the Wooloo numbers will ever deteriorate. Unlike the Siberian tiger. That thing's dying quick.
Younger Bro over here just being like, genocide is not fast enough to stop this species from repopulating.
Maybe if I absorb them, I too, Cell, will become fluffy.
Unfortunately not, Croc. There was one prospective candidate, but she doesn't want kids, so there's nothing I can do. We're just going to have to stick with the lore that Anna's your mom until we come up with a better candidate.
Mommy? Dang it, I need to show bro that clip. He doesn't know what I'm referencing.
I mean, I know one of the things you could be referencing, but it's clearly not that one.
I'm referencing Tough Lord. I'm guessing you don't watch him.
No.
Speaking of Cell.
We weren't, but I guess I see the connection.
Yeah, we did too. We did a hot take on it.
Yeah, I hope you had fun with it, Monstro.
Yeah, we're pretty much doing a hot take on a new movie nearly every week.
For the rest of this month and
And-
half of next month.
Yeah.
6 in a row. Maybe 7 in a row. We'll see. I actually need to look up times for that movie now. It's gotta be. They've gotta have times for it now.
Not a big fan of superhero movies.
That's fair.
Hey, if superheroes ain't your thing, it's alright.
Well, Croc, I would tell you to go sleep, but I get the feeling you're not gonna do that.
I'm just interested to see where the Spider-Verse goes. Like, will Miles Morales be animated in the MCU?
Yeah, see? I can't tell Croc to go to sleep because he won't do it. And he can't go to sleep because then that'd be him giving in. Croc, what did I do to raise such a stubborn son?
Yeah.
I was born like this.
I was born this way.
I was born stubborn as a yak.
Yeah, I've done most of my impressions today. Which impressions have I missed?
Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't be keeping track.
They're on the computer.
That doesn't mean I'm keeping track.
I know for a while, I didn't do the Morty voice. But I made up for that when I recorded me getting the Shiny Charm Scarlet and Violet. Oh shit, I need to edit that video. I got so much I have to do, guys.
Yeah.
Like I stayed up too late last night, so I couldn't wake up early today. So I'm gonna try to wake up early tomorrow. Like, I have to edit that video, I have to edit the Pokemon card video and put it out on TikTok. I have to do a lot. I want to go back to playing Resident Evil, but I haven't had time to play Resident Evil. For those who don't know, I'm playing all the the new Resident Evil games on my off time. Yes, I will play them for the channel. Like, we only got one Resident Evil series on the channel so far. And that is a sin. We must have more. Oh, that's sad, Braylon. What happened? Or do you not know and you just know that one of them was sent to the hospital? One day I will work for Two Bros Game Night. Croc, you're a shadow bro. You're technically an employee of Two Bros Game Night.
We don't pay him. He's not an employee. At the current moment, he is at best a part-timer. Well, no, he's still not even that. He's a volunteer at the current time.
He's a volunteer.
We're all volunteers at this
He's
time.
a volunteer of Two Bros Game Night. Our shadow bros are volunteers.
That's, yes! I mean, effectively, that is what they are.
Oh, God. I'll be sure to tell them that when we next play multiplayer series for the channel.
Yes, even Croc's saying, I'm not an official employee. It's like, yeah. Yeah, Croc, maybe one day. Look, when it gets to the point where we can actually pay people, then we'll begin those thoughts. I'm just an intern. I don't think you can even be an intern. I don't even know if can you intern at a company that doesn't exist? Like, can you intern at a tech startup? I don't think you can, right? Yeah, like you have to be a full business before you can intern at them, right? I don't know.
I don't know business.
Okay, I did just confirm that there are no tickets for that show that I was considering adding anywhere near us.
I'm very annoyed at myself.
What's up? Oh, you check. Yeah,
I did it again.
To be fair, I get why you're doing it because normally when you start one of these, you're not changing like the type of hunt. Like you have an egg hunting Pokemon and a wild hunting Pokemon, so you switch from one egg hunting Pokemon to a different egg hunting Pokemon.
It's just a reflex. I can't help
But in this
it.
case, it's like, oh, midstream swap.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Croc, at this point, it's kind of easy to almost kill Younger Bro.
Uh-huh. $1,250. Normally we slaughter about 400 to 500 Wooloo a wild hunt.
Yeah.
Egg hunts are about
I was gonna say 200 to 300.
200-300. Yeah.
Sure, Croc. What's your joke? Yeah, Braylon. I hope that person is doing okay.
Yeah, sorry we don't like display the counter on screen. For one, we don't know how to do that. Well, okay, we do, but it'd be very hard for us to do.
We'd have to have a counter that has if you had a counter that has a web app and a mobile app that they sync, then I could probably figure out a way to display that bit. But it would
I did it again!
Yeah, but it'd be difficult.
But anyway, the counter on the app is the same on PC.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
we
but
could
does it
do
live
it.
update? Like if you click a button on the... If
Don't-
I had both up and you clicked a button on the mobile version, would it auto-update on the PC?
Don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't tested it.
Yeah, so we'd have to have something like
But
that.
I also don't want a counter or a border on the screen because I feel like it's... We here at Two Bros Game Night like clean visuals.
Well, here's the thing. I'm fine with clean visuals, but I also don't think that if we put in the top corner in, like, this amount of space, like, picture of Wooloo and number, I don't think that'd be, like, very intrusive. So,
I know,
like,
but...
But, yeah, it's like, it's something that we don't really have a good way of doing right now, and so we've not...
Plus, it's giving us, like, conversations with people saying, oh, yeah, I'm at this count. Oh, yeah, it's been another 200 lambs to the slaughter.
Holy shit, Croc. That's just brutal.
Oh, that is messed up.
That's so brutal.
That sounds like a joke South Park would make, and they did in
I
one
was
of
gonna
their
say,
games.
they have to have made that joke.
They made it in the show, and they made it in the games.
Yeah. Shoot, I was gonna do something. I've completely forgotten what it was.
But anyway, guys, like, I've seen videos with the counters on the screen, and I've seen videos with the chat on the screen where it's transparent, but you can see the chat on the screen. I just don't know how I feel about it.
On the Roman Catholic Church's homepage.
Like, to me, it's like you're already seeing chat. You don't need to see it in 2 places.
Yeah, that makes sense, Croc.
So, I don't want chat on screen, but maybe I can be talked into putting the counter on screen.
Yeah.
Maybe we can, like, flash it, like, on screen for, like, every 100 or something. And code it that way, but
I don't know.
I don't know how we do it.
Yeah.
Because I announce every 100, like, hey, we're at 1,300 encounters, we're at 1,400 encounters. I do it every 100, so.
By the way, we are at just under 7 minutes.
We're 7 minutes away from time?
Yeah.
Okay.
And thank God, so that we can turn on the AC.
Yeah, me and older bro have been burning up. These heat waves been freaking me out. Can't make me happy.
Yeah, these are not leather chairs, but they have that same problem of leather of like they are very sweat doesn't really soak into them. They just kind of sits there and gets sticky.
Sometimes all I think about you. I love that classic. It's really good. Like, I heard it on the radio when I first heard it, and
Actually,
I
speaking about that,
thought it was just some random rap song because
Speaking
it
of
was
that,
on the rap radio.
So, I can't
and
remember
I
what...
loved it.
Speaking of that, I can't remember what band this was, but I remember when I was really big into, like, Christian music. There's a band that sounds like the exact same guy. Like, the lead singer of that band sounded exactly the same as this guy, to which I was like, so, obviously he just went into the secular, like, non-Christian market. But no, it's a completely different guy, and I'm like, what the fuck? They sound near identical.
You thinking of Lost Lonely Boys?
No, I think it was... I can't remember. It might have been Building 429.
3 Doors Down?
No, I don't think it was 3 Doors Down. It was somebody. But they had a lead singer that sounded almost exactly the same. And I was like, it's gotta be the same guy, but it is not. I'll see if I can find one of his songs later.
It wasn't Nickelback, right?
No, nobody sounds like Chad Kroger. You cannot mistake Chad Kroger.
For a while, a lot of people mistake Nickelback for Florida Georgia Line.
No, I don't know how that's possible. I mean, look, they both sound like crap, but that's not, they sound like different crap. Ah, that sucks, Croc. Croc, are you staying awake or are you being like sedated during that? Sedated is not the right word. Are you going under or are you staying awake during that process?
Yeah, because I'm thinking of having my wisdom teeth.
I'm going to sleep. Fuck that.
Yeah, I'm thinking of having my wisdom teeth removed because I got financial assistance at the moment.
Yeah.
So, I still need to talk to Father about it.
Yeah, okay. I was watching the Todd in the Shadows video on, Jaren Lowenstein. The double one-hit wonder. Because of his brother, Evan, and, his song from Evan and Jaren of, yeah. When you look at her, she looks at me. She's got me praying about her constantly. Crazy for this girl. I don't know the rest of the song. I can only do that bit. But, yeah, it's really... I loved the bit where he was talking about Pray For You, because I loved that song. But it was really funny when Todd was like, yeah, as a reminder, Evan and Jaren Lowenstein are Jewish. It's very suspicious that when he went solo in Nashville, suddenly he was singing about a song about going to church.
Don't pray for me.
It's like, that's very suspicious, Nashville.
I can't remember the rest of the words of the Weeknd song.
Can we make a command to apologize for people's ears? No.
Well, we are making a banner to warn people of me going insane in Pokemon cards.
So still no. It's... Croc, if I make that, it'll be apologizing for you.
Headphone users beware. Yeah, should we use the headphones users beware for this series too?
No.
Oh, god damn it. I ran to spoil it.
The apology would be, we apologize for Croc overreacting to younger bro and older bro singing.
Oh, I'm not even trying right now.
Thank you, Braylon.
And I don't know if older bro is trying.
I mean, I could probably try harder. I'm not not trying, but like,
yeah, no one has
it's probably
redeemed
not
sing mode
I
yet.
I haven't done like proper singing
But just
in like 10 years.
But just know, guys, if you redeem sing mode right now, it's older bro's turn. So it'd be older bro singing.
Honestly, even if they redeemed it now, I wouldn't fulfill it because
of how close we are.
We
to
have
time.
like no time left in the stream, so it would be wasted.
Dang, I didn't see Croc's comment. Can we make an emoji that says younger bro luck is over 9,000? Yeah, guys, Croc was there to witness that booster box opening in Brilliant Stars.
Yep.
He was there in person.
Yep, he was in the video.
Like, one booster box, I pulled 3 or 4 of the top 10 hardest cards to pull in that set. As well as some personal chase cards.
Yeah.
Like...
Well, think about it, Croc.
Yeah, going back to talking about that Rainbow Rare Charizard I pulled in that set, I beat Leonhard on that set.
Mm-hmm.
He just casually pulled it one day. Like, he wasn't even searching for it because he kind of almost gave up on it.
Yeah.
Like, he did a previous search video for it.
Yeah.
And then he casually pulls it in a Mini 10.
Yeah.
Mini 10.
My ears still hurt from that day.
Uh,
Well, Croc, if you want to be employed at Two Bros Game Night, you do realize you're gonna have to hear more of that, right?
yeah, guys, when I pulled my chase card in that set, I screamed so loud I almost blew out the light. Like, you can see it flickering in the video.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I don't know if you should be fine with that, Croc, but I appreciate your tenacity. Okay, we are past time.
Alright, next 5 encounters. But yeah, guys, I love my searches so much. Like, the first Search for Marnie video was fun, and then the second Search for Marnie video was a legendary video that I made on YouTube. It was a monumental achievement.
I thought that the light bulb was gonna explode as well.
Alright, Braylon, so, one thing to know about me, if I laugh too hard, I will start coughing, and also, I am kind of sick because of my job. Where I work, I have to load trailers, and those trailers have a lot of dust in it. So it got in my system.
Yeah. He is developing miner's lung. So, no, he is not okay.
So if I'm laughing and I'm coughing, I'm fine. But I'm also
He'll be
sick.
fine. Both Croc and me are just like, he will be fine. More out of hope than out of fact.
They start planning Younger Bro's funeral.
Look, I don't want to have to do that. Then I have to.
Then you go to Single Bro game night.
No, then I have to figure out how to get somebody else to replace younger bro, and I don't want to have to do that. Yeah, if it keeps going for multiple weeks, I would definitely consider going to a doctor at some point. It's just like that. It should.
I've had this cough for about a week now.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, if your ribs are starting to hurt from coughing too much, it's like, okay, you're getting to that point where you need to go to the doctor.
Probably.
I'll talk to father about it.
I have to talk to him about my wisdom teeth too, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, sorry I've been coughing up a storm for a while, but it's what I have to deal with my job. Baby, baby, don't you say you're leaving. Why don't we stay a little bit longer? Yeah, guys, I'm actually struggling to find Wooloo. Dang nabbit. We're not doing any kind of special for like Father's Day, so
I think.
but
You're just saying, like, generally with our father.
But
what are we doing for Father's Day?
not really. I'm just giving him a hat that's the American flag, but with fish decorated on it.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna take everyone out and eat, but that's about it.
So I am in a little bit of pain, but I think that's because I've been coughing so much. So it's in my ribs area. So I don't know if it's my lungs, but my ribs are definitely feeling it.
How have you not had 5 Wooloo at this point? Like, how bad
I know.
has Spawn's
I
been?
know.
Like, holy
I'm
shit.
literally only looking for one more.
Like, holy crap.
Like, we are at one more encounter.
What in the world is married with children?
Don't know. Never heard of it.
Let me look this up.
Yeah, Micah would call me Black Lung. Okay. Yeah, we do have a Red Dead Redemption series on the channel, but I'm going to replay it because it was recorded terribly.
Yeah, it's
I recorded it with the PS4.
Okay.
Definitely not a shiny moment. Okay, the timer has stopped. Hates.
Oh, sounds fun, Braylon.
Alright, so the timer has stopped. So that is going to be it for today's episode. So like and subscribe to YouTube and Twitch. Comment to the videos if you read them. Follow on Twitch. We are at 1,272 encounters. We got our last Shiny Sobble. And we'll see you guys in the next Sword and Shield Shiny Hunting. Goodbye.
Good night, everyone.